Okay, it's recording now. I think. Everybody act normal. Act normal. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hi YouTube. Anybody? Yeah, whoever fucking pirates this shit later, assholes. Um, I'm behind no firewalls, so. But yeah, threw up some new stuff for you guys, shopkeepers and stuff to keep it um, easier to remember. Some of them you don't know their names because you never fucking asked. So, but but you know where they're at and what they do and things like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So, like I think yeah, like Zuri from Thunderhammer is the only one you guys know really. So, um, all right. So what do we got? That should be it. We don't need that asshole. I'll be back. All right. I'll be back. All right. Let's see what we can do here then. Let me go ahead and switch you guys over to where you were last week. No, that's the name of the shop. Spell, you get it? Spell Lunking. I thought that was fucking hilarious. The Regent Shop. Yeah, that's awesome. So, whatever. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Hey, let's keep the copyright violation like notifications down to a minimum, okay? God damn, I'm trying to like not. Uh-huh. So let's make sure and not tell everybody that where I get this shit from, which is Google image search. So let me see here. Right? I think that's an Instagram picture or some shit. That's good stuff. For the wild scroll one, here I'll put it up so people can see. But there we go. All right. Let's see here. No alchemy. That's probably the best part. No alchemy. And you guys never asked his name ever. So Gippy. Gippy. Yeah. But yeah. What do we got going on? All right. So last week we had Null die. Zuv had a mental breakdown and tried to carry her body out, and with an attempt to get it resurrected. That is gonna fail. So, yeah, we'll see how the party progresses from here. The other three who were dead for the whole time, essentially from feigned death. Yeah, that's pretty right. Sick burn. So you guys don't know how to get back. You found these stairs that lead down, and you're like, well, why not? So that's pretty much where we're at this point in time. Yeah. So everybody good to go? Zach, Jeremy, and Nick. No, that's all good. So let's go ahead and move it over. And Alex and what's his face should be able to see too. Alex and Sam. I don't know. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, what is with you? What's? It's funny looking. That's what it is. Oh, it's all good. All right. Yeah. And the torch is talking again. You know, if I could turn that off, I would, but I can't. So I'm stuck with it. There goes. You know what? You know what? You've abused your privileges. So now, You guys get to wander around in the dark. How about that shit? Now what? Now what? Anyways. Yep. And we'll do you to the back. Or do you want you guys to the front? Do you want Torch to the back or you guys to the back? Torch on the front? Okay. And then, Gippy, are you using one too? Because he's also carrying the doctor guy that you guys found. Yeah. Yeah. He's passed out. He's pretty much knocked out. So... well, Grash can, yeah. There you go. All right. Jesus. Okay. I don't have any music playing or nothing. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? There we go. All right. But yeah, feel free. You guys come down and it's like a lower, it descends about 10 feet. It doesn't go down very far. And then you guys come out to another cavernous area. It's kind of dank and there's mildew on the walls and stuff, but it doesn't seem to be anything ominous. That you haven't seen any signs of habitation or anything of that nature. It's more or less just it seems to be some part of the abandoned hospital area that you guys were in, where you found the doctor in, or presumably doctor, I guess I should say, where it. You know what? I'm trying to talk here, Torch. Okay, so presumably you guys are just moving down into this area. It could have been like a root cellar or something from that before. You don't really know because you guys just got down here. But it does seem like it was an area that's been naturally dug out and not something that was done with the hospital itself. I'd like to, but I'm a minor. Yeah? Yeah. Hey, what's the difference between a pizza delivery... Or, no, what do a pizza delivery guy and a gynecologist have in common?
I feel like jokes are my thing. But continue.
Anyone? Anyone?
Nothing.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I don't know.
They can both smell, but they can't taste.
Then I'm
But I'm done.
So, do I have to do their charisma saving test?
What? Who? Gippy's terrible joke. Class action 2. Oh. Yeah. Well.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a pretty good one, guys.
That's not a bad idea. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Brian, you suck.
Dizzy and Grash.
Does
I like that.
the level up count? Or do we still need to take a long rest?
You still need to get your long rest still.
God
but
damn.
Suck.
you're almost there. Don't worry. Jesus.
Yeah, well, that would have been a helpful use of my aura of protection.
Well, at least we passed our saving throws.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean,
But yeah, you guys are free to move around this area all you want.
I guess that one was that
I don't know
funny.
what I'm doing
Well,
right now. There we
since you're such an idiot and wants to sit here and crack jokes and you think you're going the right way, you lead.
Oh! Someone's a little grouchy.
Yeah, go. I want to get out of here.
I'm gonna turn
It's
into
dirty.
I'm gonna turn into a warg.
Why?
You still have. You don't have. When did you get
Bitch, yes I
druid?
do.
When you
'Cause
used two during the last fight.
I remember because I stayed back with someone at some point, and it was enough time for me to get my wild chase back, and I used one, and I have one left.
Well, you had
Oh,
one
are
to
they
turn into the rat, and then you turned it back, and then turned into a.
Yeah, but then
What's
before
it
we explored, I thought Brian said we got a short rest. That
Yeah.
means I got my wild chase.
I forgot that wild shape is a
Okay.
short rest, not a long rest.
Who is the druid here? Stupid face? Huh?
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Fighting
Wow.
words. Alright,
Anyways,
so I have dark vision of 60 feet now. So
who's gonna carry that torch there, Gippy?
I don't know. That's their kind of problem.
I'm not freaking carrying it. I have dark vision.
Ooh.
Alright, well then I guess I'm putting down the shield and
No, I'll carry your shield.
the well no, I don't I mean I can store it. You don't need to carry it.
Oh, okay.
I won't be wearing it. I won't have it as armor.
Well, I'll carry your shield. Just nothing else.
It's just gonna lower my AC and I have no weapon, so if we get in a fight, it's all you two.
What do you mean you have no weapon?
I have to have one guy over the shoulder and a torch in the other hand, so
Oh,
You dropped that
I-
fucker, man.
then I still have no shield in the fight. I've been crippled.
I could toss you the shield.
we assumed that you put your armor on before we went down here, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Before
That's
I picked up the guy, I put on the armor. Yeah,
I
That was
figured.
really, like,
Please,
short
please
rest.
assume that.
So, okay.
Short
yeah. I
rest, sweaty
specifically
rest.
stated that.
So, however you guys want to handle this, it's up to you. Gippy, you're for sure using the
Ward.
wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, can I have dark vision of 60 feet, please?
Nope. There you go.
But,
He did say
Yeah.
please.
Fuck him in as please. Okay.
I'll get to the
Right.
fork. I'll get to the fork in the road, and I'll just sit and look at the other two with puppy dog eyes, like,
I'm pretty sure wargs don't have puppy dog's eyes.
You said you knew where to go.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'm gonna perceive down both of these with smell,
Okay.
and I have advantage because I'm a warg. No, I don't want to open up Elder Scrolls Online.
Ooh, well done.
No. There
How
we
do you
go.
even do that? How do you do that when you're trying to make a perception roll? I'm just curious.
There you
A hell
go.
of a
Okay.
mistake today.
And you have like the keen thing, right? So you can smell better or whatever.
It's advantage,
Got it.
so I'm 16.
All right. So down one end to the left, you smell appears to be like some fungal growth and some water. But it smells to be like stagnant water. It's not like anything decent. And old bone of some sort. Off to the right, you can smell a little bit more musty air, as if there's something like a air flowing through someplace. And also, very, 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 very faintly, a little bit of a coppery tinge of blood.
Alright, I guess I'll head down this way.
Um,
I don't know what he's doing, but is he going to the direction that was clearly described as the smell of death?
He's going towards the blood one, for sure.
Okay.
And
He's
the
a
fresh
warg.
air.
And
So-
the fresh air, for sure.
So,
he is a warg after all.
Um, and
Anything
grass,
in
these,
this
these
room?
areas and stuff in here, they little alcoves. They're just nothing real special about them. But they do seem that these areas that have like the stairs and stuff up to them have been carved out, but in an ancient sense, not something that was done recently.
Got it.
hmm? Oh shit.
Oh, damn. Hey, Grash, you might be interested in this.
What is this for those who are in darkness?
I don't
You're
know where
you're
you guys
stuck
went.
with Grash over there. He'll be there in a minute.
You're still playing as
Oh
Noel.
wait, no.
Keep
So-
over this
hey,
way.
there you are.
There you go. My bad. You guys were actually in the black because I deleted the other ones. I forgot about that. It's all right.
What are
Okay.
we?
No. It's the
Yeah.
skeleton of a dragon.
So what you guys have come across is pretty much exactly that. It's either skeleton of some sort of a dragon or possibly, a wyvern, something of that nature too. It's a little hard to tell from the bones of it, or what type it was. But they seem to have been here for at least a couple millennia.
Can I?
No.
Can we
probably
make
not.
a check to figure out more about it?
Sure.
Is there something?
Just do
Arcana.
the intelligence check.
Want investigation or?
No, straight intelligence. Now, if you guys want to
No,
investigate the
everything.
area for any clues about it, that'd be different. But if you're just,
That is a nat 20, bro.
I didn't even see.
Dang.
All right, Grash,
Oh,
you little
I'll
bastard.
roll investigation in a second. Go ahead.
What you notice about it, Grash, is that it is a dragon. Being what you are and the nature of what you do, you can tell that it is absolutely a dragon. And not only a dragon, but what appears to be a red dragon. Probably between the young and adult age. So somewhere between, what would that
It's a teenager.
Yeah, something like that. Like the equivalent of like a teenage
Like
mutant dragon.
it's fully
Um,
grown, but not quite at mating age.
Exactly, something of that nature. It does look like it was. You can see that there's a large part of its skull that's been like caved in, basically, and it seems like that was the killing blow. It's something that just caved right into its brain. But beyond that,
Can I tell how long the bones have been here?
initial assessment of like 1,500 years, give or take. Something more specific would require, certain tools and things like that.
I am going to sit down and start scratching my ear.
Gibby, you are always useful,
Always.
but now moving up there, you do notice that
Yeah.
there is what appears to be like a chest, but it's crumbling and destroyed, basically. There's nothing really there to it that you can see with an initial look.
Can I check for like traps or
Yeah,
locks or any of that shit? What do you want there?
just do an investigation roll for this general area, and then we'll go with that.
Me too. Ooh.
Oh, dude!
I'm on fire.
All right.
We're getting combat and you're going to suck balls.
I don't. My hands are full.
All right. Grash, as you're looking it over, you can tell that this was probably where it was starting to begin building the remnants of its hoard. And there, you can see that there is like on the walls, there's like scrapings of like gold and stuff, but it's been long looted. And as you're kind of looking at the chests and stuff, the thing basically crumbles and falls apart in your hands. This is something this has been here at least as long as the dragon has, probably a little bit longer. So as you're looking at it, you do notice part of it fall away and away from the wall, and it kind of collapses to the left, and kind of wedged between it and the wall is what appears to be a ring with some sort of inlaid gem in it around the circumference of it.
I will pick up the ring.
Yeah. And from what you know, despite the ravages of time and all that, it looks fairly pristine, which means that it must have some sort of magical quality to it. But, you know, it's just sitting in your hand. It doesn't really do anything.
Is there anything else up back here?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna show Dizzy the ring.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Kind of explain how I found it.
Mm-hmm. And it does have like a, it's like a dark bluish color inlaid into the gold of the ring. And the gold itself is kind of like a mix between white and yellow golds. So it's kind of like a a stripe pattern to it with the and what you noticed as you taking a look at it is the solid blue of the gem is not broken anywhere. So this means that it was a solid piece of gem that was carved out, and then the ring was made kind of like around it. So superior craftsmanship.
Well, you picked up quite a nice little find there, didn't you?
I did. I wonder what it is.
Well, we could try getting it appraised and identified in above ground in the city if we can ever get out of here. But with as helpful as everybody's been so far, I'm not entirely sure we're going to succeed there. Notice I was being sarcastic.
Stick it on the halfling and see what happens, and Grash will smile.
Well, but see, Grash, there's a problem with that theory. I remember hearing a tale one time about another halfling and a ring, and every time they put the ring on, they disappeared. So, do we really want?
Oh, copyright! I'm gonna have to shut this conversation down.
Wow.
Do we want this one disappearing?
Yeah. And
I actually already have the one ring.
Yeah, he
No,
already
you
has
have- you have the lesser one ring.
I
in
have
possession.
the imperfect one ring that kind of rules them all.
Yeah, and will eventually turn you into ethereal nothingness if you keep wearing it. So,
Oh, well, that's good. Can I smell around this little den here?
feel free. Are you
Yeah.
do investigation for this?
Do I get advantage because I'm smelling?
Fine.
Yay! Oh, thank God.
It smells like a cave. No.
There's- Grash, there's nothing else around here.
So smelling in here,
Uh,
it seems like maybe at one point in time there was a fire that was lit in this room, but there's no way out. There's no exit. It seems no point of ingress or egress. You guys are just kind of where you're at right now.
We've already.
Can I stick the skull of this dragon into my bag of holding?
Ooh,
Like the whole thing.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's too fucking big.
Yeah, it's a,
It's a bag of holding.
I know, but
Yeah,
the
but it's not-
bag is still kind of got a.
it's got like an opening size. You know what I mean?
We got my
It's
armor into it.
Well, yeah, but your armor comes apart into different pieces. So we'll say
The
yes.
head is probably
Yeah,
bigger
we'll
than
say,
you.
I'm gonna say yes just because I think it'd be cool for you to pull like a fucking skull of a red dragon out of your bag. Be like, how much for this? Just put it on the
Cool.
table. But you know, it. I would say that it, like the size of the bag of holding when you pull it wide, is probably about shoulder length. So this is kind of stretching it. When you're putting it in, you can see that it kind of like stretches a little bit, but you are able to kind of shove that thing in there and get it to work.
Because he's a nice GM.
Yeah.
Fuck
well,
yeah.
it's more for my amusement than anything else too. So
What is Grash gonna do with the dragon skull?
let's go ahead and
fucking
fashion
armor
us.
out of it. Like, make fucking armor out of it.
Yeah, some dragon bone armor. Hell yeah.
Oh,
That's all that shit is
Hell.
good for.
Oh,
Where can I
like
store
that.
my dragon bone? Anyways. So, Gippy, you do know that the way that you smelled like the musty air and stuff is kind of the way Grash is heading. That way there. And as you guys get here, kind of down here into the lower right, you do notice that there's what appears to be some sort of like a hole kind of worked into the wall of some sort. And it's tiny, but you might be able to widen it enough to get Grash through. Yeah, Grash is going to be the hard one to get through. Dizzy and Gippy, you guys probably won't have a problem. Gippy, if you stay in ward form, you're going to have as much as a problem as Grash getting through.
Can I try and bust open the sides of this hole to make it a little wider?
Yeah, absolutely. Dizzy, hold right there for a sec for me.
Sure.
You do notice that off to the left there is a torch that's lit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh boy.
I
Good.
think it's right, actually.
Gippy,
Yes.
are you going to try and bust this thing open, or Grash, do you want to?
Yeah,
am I
I'm gonna
allowed
try.
To, am I allowed to help him? I don't know how that would work if I'm a giant dog, but
You could probably, like, dig underneath. There's, like, an earthen floor, and then it comes to, like, the stone floor that seems to be across from it. Grash, you can kind of, like, do, like, a strength check and pull on the thing. So we'll say Grash, go ahead and roll straight strength for that. And then Gippy, it would be just a help action, so you give him advantage. So.
yeah.
Oh, there goes my nat 20 streak.
Yeah. Man,
You done goofed, kid.
Damn.
live fast, die hard. Anyways. So you grab the stone and stuff that's kind of around there, Grash, and you go to wrench it open, and it all kind of like pulls away from it and kind of crumbles in your hands and stuff. It's kind of surprising how easy it is. And you guys are able to make like a little bit of a wider opening, so Gippy and Grash, you guys can move through there at that point. And Dizzy's kind of waiting at the end there.
Where the hell are we? This seems more civil.
Wait.
So what are these yellow things?
Someone's crying.
So you guys kind of look
Gippy
around.
doesn't say that. He says, "Roar, roar, 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 roar."
I mean.
Yeah. So looking at it, it appears this is some sort of like a prison complex. That's been kind of. It's been as much abandoned as the hospital above it. So like these hay bales and stuff are all wet and moldy and smell all mildewy. Grash, go ahead and hold right there for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So it's all wet and moldy. The bars are rusted. There's no doors on any of the cells anymore. And everybody go ahead and make a perception roll real quick. Grash,
Do I
you
get
have
an
advantage.
advantage?
No. Do you have hearing too, or do you have...
I have hearing and smelling.
Okay.
How about that?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, there you go, Gippy. There's your advantage, asshole.
Eh, fuck
And it's not a nat 20 because there's no reroll.
Yeah. Okay, so
Hold on,
Grash
guys.
and Dizzy, you guys clearly pick up on the sounds of what sounds like a woman crying somewhere in the facility here. And it's not like ethereal, there's nothing ghostly to it or anything like that. It sounds like an actual woman crying somewhere.
Oh shit. I think I might know who it is.
Divine sense.
Grash.
Why do you always do it on the edge of shit? Never in the middle of a room, it's always at the end of a hallway.
What is it, 60 feet? Hang
I
on.
am not a smart man.
But I do know what love is.
That's not even that is true.
Gosh, you son of a bitch.
Hey Zach, guess what? It was right here.
Alright. Grash, on the very, 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 very edge of your divine sense, you do feel what seems to be some sort of an undead presence.
Oh, I don't know that.
I will walk up to Dizzy and whisper that to him because I am holding a torch and hopefully he can get the jump on it.
Okay.
You got it.
Ooh, do these cells lock?
No, all the doors and stuff seem to have either been taken off or removed in some way. So
All of them?
yeah,
Damn it.
there's no. And not only that, but the bars don't seem like they would hold anything. Like if you guys push them hard enough, they seem like they would kind of crumble and flake and be pushed away.
What's Gippy doing?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
That's kind of like
Dizzy.
always the question.
this way
Okay,
is where I'm feeling it.
let's go. Since I'm already down here, let's continue this way then.
Oh, I'm gonna smell these carts.
You're gonna smell what now?
These. The carts.
I don't even know where you're at. Oh, down there.
What now?
Oh!
Yeah. Okay, guys,
All right.
go ahead and hold up there for a sec for me.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
And Kippy, they smell like wood, and possibly they were used for transporting clothing or something. But it's been at least like a century or so.
It's the
since
laundry
they've been
carts.
used. So
All right. I'm gonna whisper to Grash. Hold back a little bit,
Not in
cause I'm going stealth.
acceptance. Yeah, dude. You go. That was why I told you.
oof. Well done, sir.
Super fucking
Well
stealth.
done.
It's nice to have a +9 to stealth.
Yeah, that's brutal.
In my other campaign, I have I went thief, so like I have a +13 to stealth at this
Gippy,
point.
Gippy. No,
Ah!
back up.
And I also have advantage on
Hold
stealth
there.
rolls. It's great.
All
Gippy,
right,
hold there or me?
both of you. Give me a sec.
Okay.
God damn. All the fucking time with this shit. All the time.
You have to tell me to stop because
I know I do.
Exploring.
You fucking are telling me. I know that I need to tell you that. All the time.
All
Both
the
of you.
time.
All right.
All the time. I'm not even gonna deny it.
All right. Dizzy, you go ahead and move up 2. Gippy, you go ahead and move up 2 wherever you want to go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do I hear that closer, or does he hear that closer, or do we? Is it?
Okay. Dizzy, from where you're at right now. Hang on 1 sec. Okay. From where you're at right now, Dizzy.
Hmm.
Give me 1 sec. I need to check something. Okay. You can see what appears to be the form of a woman, kind of slouched over. From what you can make out, 2 bodies, and she seems to be like crying her eyes out.
Remember, I felt an undead set presence
Mm-hmm.
up there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go move up to Dizzy, and Gippy, I saw you move, you asshole.
Now that's moving my next two.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell Grash what I see.
All right, Gippy, go ahead and move wherever you want then.
All right, here's the scene.
All right,
crying?
Gippy, hang on.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Gippy
Fine.
gets there.
Yeah.
Gippy, you turn and you look, and you see the same woman, but the woman immediately notices the giant fucking ward walking around behind her. She kind of reels and looks at you, and she goes, "Oh God!" And she backs up into the corner here, and she says, "Go away! Go away!" And she picks up like a stone and she throws it at you. Give me 1 second. I'll show you what she looks like,
And then Gippy rips open her thorax.
or something.
That's a body part.
Yeah, and then he's immediately evil at that point. So,
Is he not already?
is he not already? Well, I guess we'll have
Is he
to
in
find
fact-
out.
I'm
Tune in
chaotic.
next week.
I'm chaotic at this point. I'm like
It's in your journal, I think.
my journal.
Yeah.
I have a journal?
Yeah.
Oh my.
The thing that has all of your lists and handouts and everything.
Your character sheet.
Yeah, where your character sheet and
I
stuff
love
is.
how Kair Tor, the captain of the guard, is listed in the enemies section.
No, it's not.
Oh, never mind. Excuse me. Ha ha. Carry on.
Yeah. Only thing that's in
High priest
enemies
as
are
well.
things that are clearly enemies. So,
Okay. I wasn't looking correctly. It's all
yeah,
good.
asshole.
Yeah, shut up.
Alright,
Ew.
Gippy, do you see it or no?
I do not know.
What do you mean you don't? Hang on.
Nope. I don't either.
Well, you're not supposed to.
Oh.
Only Gippy is right now. Yeah, it should be. It says in-player journal. It's under NPCs and then in Marster.
Oh,
Oh my good god.
am I? Oh, okay, I see her.
Are you sure?
Brody!
Real sure.
Looks like she's having a bad eye day.
Yeah, she's very pale. Her skin, and she does have like shock white hair, and her eyes are that color.
Be right back.
So, but yeah, she seems terrified. Like she doesn't know what's going on around her. And the stone she throws, is like a missile, but it like cracks into the wall next to her. And she looks at her hand, and she looks at the wall, and she goes, and she seems like she's gonna start like bursting out crying again.
Okay, I'm gonna plop my tushy on the ground, and I'm just gonna like look at her and just be like a happy dolly, like.
Yeah. She's just staring at you. She doesn't know what's going on. Are you trying to persuade her or do anything charisma wise or what?
I guess just
Put her at ease.
make her not as scared.
Let's go ahead and call that persuasion.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
I know. And we'll
Oh.
see how she does with figuring out if you're the evil mastermind or not.
Oh, that's me.
Well, that's a shitty persuasion there, Gippy.
I have a -1 to charisma. Okay. Coming like
That has come obvious. Very, yeah.
Yeah, she still feels very threatened by you. So she's not going anywhere or doing anything. She's just kind of like has her back pressed up against the wall, and she looks like she's ready to bolt or go somewhere. But since you're sitting in the doorway, she doesn't really have any points of exit or anything. It is worth pointing out though too that these are 2 dead bodies like down by her feet as well.
okay, I'm gonna turn my head this way and bark down the hallway,
Okay.
trying to get Dizzy
Well-
and Crash.
First, I was going to, ask if we heard her actually screaming and stuff. But now that
Well, here's the thing.
Warg is barking, I probably could say, yeah, of course we freaking heard.
While while this is going on, you open your mouth to say something to Dizzy, and you hear her scream.
Oh.
Okay. And then
Grash, yeah.
Seems our halfling has made another friend.
yeah.
Oh,
That's me.
dear Lord. Let's go.
That's a Mia Mario. Copyright.
Be on your guard, though. This is, yeah. You'll see.
I
when
always am.
I know you are.
Crash. So yeah, Dizzy, the scene that you immediately see is Gippy sitting here. This woman with her breasts pricked up, her back,
Our breasts.
her breasts and ass. No, her
Her
back,
brass.
solid brass, yo. Her back pressed up against the wall. Are you letting Grash go first, or what are you guys doing?
I'll continue this way.
Okay, because you walked
So-
right through those bars.
Oh, those are bars. Sorry. I can't.
Not saying that you can't do that, but you'd have to make like an effort of will.
No, it's fine. I just needed to scroll in a little bit more because I didn't see the bars. They were kind of blended in with the floor.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
They did. They did. Shut up.
All the time somebody spent on this map.
Shut
yeah,
up. You
so
don't
she
know me.
looks at you two, and then she looks at the dog and she says, "Oh, you're here to kill me, aren't you?" And she kind of backs up against the wall. And as she does, she puts her hands on the wall, and she pushes kind of like back against the wall with her hands, and it kind of lifts her up off the ground. And she pushes again with her hand, and it lifts her further, and she looks down and sees that her feet are off the ground, and she lets out this like scared yelp, and she falls to the ground, and she looks at her hands. She starts crying again, and you can hear her kind of like praying a little bit under her breath as well. She says, "What's happening to me?" Dizzy, make an intelligence roll. Now that you can see her face clearly. And I can put that in your thing. And you guys always roll the DC. And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I going to do now?
Roller's favor.
Always. And see, there are times when I want to do that, and there's times when I'm like in battle and stuff, and I'm like, well, we're trying to do away with that. So, give me 1 sec here.
Speaking of doing away, you need to do away with your splash screen on Skype and turn your video back on.
Oh, got him.
Especially if you're recording for what you call it.
Well, first off, only our voice is recorded for that. So.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah,
the video was for
because I'm a cheap bastard and I don't want to spend any money on
It's
rights and blah 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 and whatever else. So we're
I
only
understood,
going to do
understood.
the voice for right now.
Understood.
Plus, you know, they're watching this shit for free, and they all they have to do is watch some like advertisement about beef jerky or some shit, and then they can watch Twitch and all this stuff. So
Is that what they call it?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Advertisement for beef jerky.
Well,
specifically.
That's what I saw when I logged
we
in the
are
first time.
sponsored by Slim Jim.
Yeah, well, that'd be a sweet one, wouldn't it? I would.
Snap it to a Slim Jim!
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah, Slim Jim. Is he still alive? Is Macho Man still alive? Is he dead?
He's been dead.
For like
The
a
good
while.
ones die young, and when they're on that, so as much coke as he was. So, all right.
Yeah, I mean that was the '80s though.
Yeah. So I did put in everybody's journal the picture of Evie. What she looks like. She's clearly terrified. Dizzy, you kind of get like a pang of recognition from her, and as you think about it a little bit more, you realize this is that girl that was at the cure-all booth with you.
Oh, ooh. Hey, wait a minute.
I want to put the body down that I'm carrying next to Dizzy, or next to Gippy rather,
Yeah, man.
and say like, keep an eye on him,
Yeah, let the bodies
and
hit
then
the
kind
floor.
of slowly approach her in like a calming manner and be like, it's okay, we're not gonna hurt you.
Are you trying to
Persuading,
deceive her?
yeah.
Or
Wait,
No, I have no intention of hurting a helpless girl crying in the corner unless she attacks me.
Okay, I just wanted to see.
even with the sense
No,
of undead,
this is persuasion.
Is persuasion?
Like, I want her to calm down.
Okay. Oh, and on her end, we'll do this for you, her. And then also one of these. She's not very insightful. So she sees you come over, and somehow this huge armor-clad dragonborn is able to calm her down a little bit. And she looks kind of like at the bodies, and she looks at you when she's kind of calming down a little bit, and she says, I didn't mean to hurt anybody. And she's kind of like, she's got like running down her face. You notice that the tears that are coming down her face aren't like, you know, regular tears, obviously, but it's actually blood that's like pooling down her face. And Dizzy, she kind of looks at you and she notices you and she says, do I know you?
yeah, you do. We met at the carnival.
And she kind of blinks away and she says, when was that? I don't know.
A couple of days ago, maybe, or nights. The days are running together for me too, so don't
Yeah.
worry.
She says, okay.
Here,
She's calming
you
down a
need
little
this?
bit, but she's still like, what's up?
I said, here, do you need this? And I'll pull out the Caverdash gear owl.
Okay. And as you do, her eyes open wide as she sees it. And she says, "That's where I know you from. Don't throw that away. Get rid of it."
What is it?
I don't know, but they said it would make me better, and I guess I am, but now and she starts to cry again.
Hey, calm down. Relax. Tell me what happened.
She says,
Grash, can you get a good look at her mouth, bud?
We just want to hear what happened.
do you say that to him? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say to him is we just want to hear what happened.
No,
That's
no.
like
Are you
one-
saying that to... You're saying that to the girl, but Dizzy...
I
I'm
told
wondering-
her, calm down, tell me what happened. Dizzy
Right.
said, look at her mouth, and I said, I just want to hear what happened.
But
Yeah,
Dizzy, are you
because that's
whispering that? Are you being, like, subtle about it? Or are...
I'm trying to be.
Okay.
Maybe half-assed.
Roll a stealth roll real quick.
Okay. Dude. Oh, God. There we go.
Ooh! Yeah, okay. So... You kind of whisper to the Grash. Grash kind of gives you, like, a little subtle nod as he's saying that. Grash, go and roll perception on your end to try and see if there's anything strange about it. And she kind of like takes a breath and to steady herself. She says, I took the cure-all right after I left, and then I woke up here." And she kind of glances over at this first body over here, and she says, "And I could walk again, but there was... I think I killed him." And then she's looking over at him, and she says, "But I don't remember. And then I just got so hungry." And she kind of looks down at this one down here in the armor, and she says, and I think I killed him too." And she's crying again, and like you can see that she just kind of falls into a state.
How did you kill them?
And she says, "I don't really know. They just..." And the one that's in armor, Dizzy, as you get a little bit closer, you do notice that it is a town guard.
Shit.
Yeah. So, she says, "I don't really..." And she kind of takes like a racking sob, and as you do, you do notice that like, there is like more blood and stuff like caked in her teeth, but her teeth look normal. So
Okay.
You guys are glad that Noel is not alive. She would have shot this thing dead.
Grash. That other body over there is a guard.
Yeah.
You don't think that's might be a problem?
Do you see another guard to report it?
True. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to check this one's neck.
okay.
Do I need to roll?
No,
Okay.
it's plain to see like the whole thing has been like torn out. It's not just like a small little like bite or 2 puncture marks or anything ridiculous like that. The whole thing has been torn out. It like to the point where you pick it up and the head like flops back.
I see.
And
All right.
Okay. Why
Paladin?
don't you... I'm gonna address the girl and be like, why don't you come with us, and we'll see if we can get you some help.
she looks up and she says, I don't think I should be around people."
Why not?
She's like, "They smell different."
Well, humans or people?
Anyone. They smell like food.
Do I smell like food?
She says, "You all do." She starts like crying again a little bit.
When was the last time you ate?
What the fuck?
Yeah, she says, I don't remember."
Fair enough.
She says, it It had been the night of the carnival, or maybe like a little bit before. I think maybe I ate there. I don't. Apparently it's been 2 days, but it doesn't feel like 2 days.
Gippy.
Yeah, he's still a ward.
Do me a favor, buddy. I want you to sniff the air. And I want you to give me one bark if you recognize one of your own kind, and 2 barks if you don't.
Okay.
One of what kind?
As in, he's a warg right now, so canine.
Another canine warg kind of a thing? Okay.
Yeah. Something similar.
Whoa!
No, you don't.
So. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to say she doesn't turn into the furry kind.
What the fuck? No.
Furry kind of what?
She turns into a werewolf.
Yes. I'm trying not to say it.
If she was a fucking furry, I would be out of here. Bye.
Wait. You're the one that's a warg right now.
Yeah, I'm not furry.
Yeah, you are.
You don't see me trying to have sex with everything within a 5-yard radius.
All druids are furries. Let's just say that right now. Okay. Let's get that
How
out of the
could
way.
you not be?
Yeah. Animals are easy, yo. No.
Wild shape into a bear.
Stop talking. Please.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
What are we doing here? She could be a liability if we bring her.
She could be a liability if we leave her.
And yet, exactly.
And I have no intention of killing her.
But your sense.
Not all undead are evil.
Shh.
And not all evil are undead.
But I'm pretty sure all vampires are freaking terrible.
Does you make a stealth roll if you guys are trying to talk in confidence? Ooh, yeah, I'm not even gonna. Well, hang on, I might crit. Let's see. She is pretty perceptive.
Obviously.
Damn.
Nope.
That was close. No, she doesn't. She's kind of preoccupied. She's kind of slumped down onto her butt, and she's kind of like leaning against the back of the cell, with her knees kind of up. If you guys know what I mean.
I'm gonna turn to her again and say, "Do you know a way out?"
She says, "Well, yes. If you go this way," and she kind of points, kind of like this. And she kind of points towards this hallway down here. She says, "If you go straight down there, there's some more stairs, and they'll take you up. And I think they take you back into the slums. I heard people and stuff earlier."
Well, at least we know how to get out of here.
Do you mind leading us that way?
She kind of stands up a little bit, and she wipes her eyes, and she looks at her hands, and they're all bloody, and she kind of like she looks like she's gonna like cry again, and she kind of steadies herself, and she says, Does anyone have like a handkerchief or something?"
I'm
Water.
gonna take out my water skin and pour it over her hands and kind of like wash the blood off of her a little bit.
All right.
Like,
Her
basically.
face, yeah, her face could use it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean her up and do it in like a gentle
Aw.
manner to like calm her down.
You got more on your mouth than in it. Aw. Okay, so you do that, and she seems to regain some of her composure, and she kind of gives you like a little bit of a smile. And she says, "Thank you." She starts moving this way, and you're gonna have to get out of her way.
Yeah, I'll step out of the way.
Motherfucker. She goes out here. She kind of edges along the wall around Gippy, like kind of gives him like a wide berth. Starts walking this way. And then she kind of turns around. She says, I think you should tie up my hands though, or something. I don't think I should.
I'd do that, but I'm afraid that might not be enough.
She says, well, what do you mean?
Well,
We can handle ourselves. I want to like cut him off with like a hand on the shoulder and be like, we can handle ourselves if anything goes wrong. Trust me.
Okay. She kind of takes like a breath. She turns back this way and she starts walking down.
Good thing Noel wasn't there. She would have shot that undead abomination to like obliteration.
I don't know that Dizzy would much give a shit about that right now, but Grash apparently does, so I'd rather Grash not on my bad side.
Again. Yeah, but she just goes. And she gets here and she kind of steps off to the side a little bit. And she says, if you go up here, there's a ladder, and then the ladder leads to a door. And I heard people on the other side of the door.
Grash, are you gonna move?
No.
Grash is there forever.
Grash, you didn't move up, bud.
Back.
Did you drop again?
No, he's in the call.
Well, that doesn't mean he
Okay, he's moving.
Oh, here he goes.
There he goes. Here, Grash. Here, boy. Aww. Who's a Grash?
He's a good Grash. Yes, you are such a good Grash.
Who's a good boy? It's probably
Lord
like, you
have mercy.
assholes. Okay.
Yeah, he probably is.
So, actually, we want to do like this. Whoop. Okay. So, she gets here and she says, "These are the stairs I was talking to you about."
Oh.
What? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, we're trying to complete a job.
And she kind of looks at the body that you guys have, and she says, "What do you do?"
Jobs.
Dizzy,
For who?
not the most reassuring of people.
You know, and I think Dizzy has a pretty high charisma score, and he's always just like, "Oh,
dick.
this," and it's like, "I need this." Okay,
Yeah,
and
I do actually.
Grash says
He's just
looking
so
for-
pretty that people just go with it. Like, oh,
This is my Grash. This is my Grash voice. By the way,
Yeah, do it. Do it.
I'm looking to get you some help.
looking to
Just
get
awesome.
you
deep, like this
Some
deep,
help.
like fucking, like
deep fucking.
deep fucking. Grash is ready to
Deep
do some
fucking?
deep fucking.
no.
I'm looking to
Awesome.
get you some help.
So
Alright, so to get up the ladder, I'll revert back to halfling form.
okay, she kind of takes a step back and she says, "Who do you do jobs for?" Is
What?
it
I'm not answering
The
that.
city.
this?
What?
We help people.
Yeah, that. We, oh, that's right, we have this! And I'm gonna take out the, whatchamacallit, rate of good standing. I'm gonna show it to you.
She kind of looks at it and she says, "Oh, I've heard of things like that.
Oh yeah,
So,
we
you
do
work-
the same thing.
You work for the magistrate?"
We
For now.
come and go.
Oh.
Yeah.
For now.
And Grash straight out says yes. So she says, "Well, I'll take you up to the top, but I don't think I should be around people like that."
Well, why not?
You were there listening to the whole conversation, Gippy. The whole thing.
Would I have processed it if I was a warg?
Yes, because you keep your
If
mental
you're able
stats.
to process me talking to you and saying, smell her and
Alright, I got it.
Oh boy,
Oh,
Yep.
Gippy.
this is the way it is. This is
Pretty
it.
much.
This is how the world ends.
war never changes.
I can't reach Crash up there. Ah. Son of a bitch. Oh, I can do that. Ha! Thought so. Alright. Sorry, give me 1 sec, guys. When you put things on the edge of the map, it like disappears, and you can't get to it.
Sorry, I missed like the last 5 minutes after I typed the word yes.
No, it's all good.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing's happening. I'm just moving you guys up. She's kind of leading you guys up the stairs and stuff.
So
And
she's staying down, but she's like staying like down.
no, she leads you kind of like this area here. And you guys come into what appears to be some sort of like a back room or something for like a shop. There's like a hatch or a trap door that you guys lift up, and there was like a rug laying over top of it. And you kind of push it up, and the rug kind of flops back over, and you guys are able to get up and into like this room back here.
Oh!
Do you see it? It's way up on the top left.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I see.
Takes a little bit.
Oh, that reminds me. Whatever happened to, what's
Cloak
his
guy?
name? No, it was
Juve?
move,
Juve?
him.
Juve went a little crazy and went to go run off and see if he could take care of Null. And
Technically, none of you guys would have known that. I just straight ran off.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
He took Mill's body and ran.
Well, we know that, and that's our
Oh.
assumption.
Yeah. So you
And
can,
we haven't seen him.
he could have been
Sure.
taking her body to do who knows what, but
Considering
you
he pumped a shitload of cures in him into Null and nothing happened, snatched her body up and then started running, it's a safe assumption.
That reminds me of last time.
Oh, yeah, necrophilia, that works too.
Is that in character or out of character?
That reminds me of last
guys, by
time.
the
Out of
gods.
character.
Noel looks fucking fantastic, but she's still dead.
Yeah. No split ends, nothing. Awesome.
No.
Her roots aren't showing. It's
Yeah,
great.
she looked great, but
Still
got the
dead.
crow's feet under her eyes, all that stuff. So,
This place looks familiar, Grash, slightly.
she kind of moves
I don't
forward a
think
little
I've ever
bit
been in this building.
this way, and it's still
but
nighttime for you guys.
They look about the same as when we came into the slums.
Yeah, it's about give or take 2 p.m. for you guys, or I'm sorry, 2 a.m. She kind of walks out here. She looks around. She says, "Yeah, this is the slums, all right."
Did you guys pick up the body again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
We'll just say
I mean, I would
Yeah,
have said it if
you
I
guys
wasn't
aren't-
away
yeah.
from the...
you guys aren't that inept. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean? Oh shit, we forgot the body. So
That would have been fucking hilarious.
yeah. Did you pick it up? Let me check this recording that I'm making. No, so anyways,
Damn. There was an ulterior motive after all.
fuck yeah, so I can know what's going on when I get really drunk. So you guys tell me all kinds of shit. I'm like, I'm on to you. I know your fucking games. So, all right,
Hey man, I swear to God, you gave me a +1 2d6 longsword. That
plus
happened.
1 2d6.
I am confident that leather shop owner was a half orc.
That's probably true, but I don't know. I made up some stuff. Anyways, she kind of gets here and she says, "So what should I do?"
Well, make sure you get 8 hours of sleep every night. Be sure to drink lots of water. Food is generally necessary to live.
Can
Not
you
really
turn back into a dog? I liked you better that way.
Back into a dog.
Well, technically I was a warg, so. But either way, no, I can. I'm kind of pooped.
That's what he said.
Hmm.
Anyway,
You can turn into a mastiff, can't you?
Out of wild shapes.
Yeah.
I think was his point.
I know, but I think it'd be awesome if he turns into a mastiff sometime. That'd be awesome.
You know, if I reached level, I got the level 5 spell slot, Null could have transformed into a goddamn T-Rex with polymorph.
Well, yeah, but
Null's not here. She's
I
dead.
know.
yeah, but Null got fucking destroyed by that flesh golem.
Yep.
The fucking created. That was a good creature. I like that creature. Anyways,
Damn.
In our time in the city, do we know of anyone who could help her?
maybe the priest. Maybe.
Alright,
But
that's
he-
our best bet.
He might be just as apt to tie her to a stake and burn her alive.
Yeah,
It kind of goes both ways with priests.
yes, but I don't. That was my thought too, is that he can either expel whatever's changed her, or he's going to be like, nope, burn the witch.
Yeah. So,
But I don't see a better idea of.
Victor Cornelius.
yeah. So, there's the idea of you guys are definitely at a crossroads here, so you can try and help her that way. You can maybe stick her somewhere, like, and come back and check on her or something, or
Nope, I do not want her getting loose on the city.
yeah. So,
And
she's-
I also don't want her to get so hungry that she just turns into a ravenous creature and we have to kill her. I want to try and help her as soon as possible.
okay.
Ideally now.
Um,
I mean, first I want to put this dead body somewhere where we can store it.
he's not dead. He's knocked out.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know what I meant. This unconscious body.
Sure.
Sorry for my semantic choice.
All right. So
But
you guys
can we
have
bring him? How far away from the magistrate's office are we?
not far.
Can we just drop him off there? Let
yeah.
her deal with it.
Absolutely. Do you want to
At
take
2
her-
o'clock in the morning? I don't know if she'll be awake. Or
Someone
out of-
should be on attendance with city guards. There's got to be someone awake who we can dump him off on and be like, yeah.
Speaking of, we need to be careful concerning city guards carrying a damn unconscious body out of the slums and a potential vampire on our heels.
Well, Dizzy,
You-
can you stay with her and let me just take this body back to the magistrate, let them know the job is complete,
What do I do?
and then don't fuck it all up for everyone else. How's that sound for a plan, Gippy?
But
I don't really want to stay with the dog.
He can come with me.
wait. Before that, Dizzy,
Can-
you said that you also have the cure-all thing a liquid.
She says don't use it, so I'm not going to use it.
Hey, if he
wants
wants
to
to use it, give it to him.
Could I look at it?
Oh yeah, you do that alchemy shit, don't you?
I do. I don't like to brag about it, but I.
As long as you give it back, thief.
Says the thief.
Okay.
Says
Are
the
you a
custom-
rogue? Are you kidding?
Wow, way to be classist.
Yeah. Way to be a classist.
All right,
Awesome.
I'm not afraid to stereotype.
All right.
all right. Dizzy will hand over the Caverdash cure-all.
Okay.
And I'll
to-
guidance myself, and
Yeah.
I'll perception it, I guess.
For your alchemy stuff, or are
Yeah.
are you opening it to smell it, or what are you doing with it?
I guess I'll cork open the top, I'll smell it, and then I'll hold it up to eye level and I'll swirl it around to see if I can identify ingredients or detect magical properties.
It's tiny. It's like maybe the end of your pinky finger big.
Okay, then can I use?
You can still smell it and stuff and see what you get.
Yeah, I'll go by smell then.
Okay. But given what happened to Evie, I would say, who, by the way, you guys don't know her name. But given what happened to her, she told him to throw it away, and she took it. So I would say tasting it, probably not your best bet.
Okay, I'll do smell.
Okay.
Do I get advantage?
You're not a fucking warg right now.
Yeah, you're nothing right now. You're just
But this is alchemy.
What? Nothing.
I know.
okay. And
Fuck. Here we go, guys. I got this. Easy peasy.
Ooh,
Oh,
you rolled that once, remember?
So
you get to reroll.
easy.
Oh yes.
Oh, damn. I'm glad.
Yes. There we go. Easy peasy.
And
Am I right,
have
guys?
your guidance.
Yeah.
And you do have guidance too.
What that guy said. Boom.
Okay.
21.
So, you bring it up to your nose and you smell it, and immediately like a tang of like heavy metals hits your nose, like copper and iron and things like that. And this is essentially just filled with blood.
God. Why? Why would you drink this ever?
Are you asking her?
I'm just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay.
Well, hello, Mr. Insensitive. If you got an ailment like hers, of course you're gonna try anything.
Says Dizzy. Says Dizzy.
Yeah,
Says insensitive.
Mr. Insensitive. So,
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a bummer to be you right now. But,
Gippy,
yep,
come. And I'm
okay.
gonna start walking.
I'll give Disney the bottle.
Good, thank you.
Before he talks to himself.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
So, what's the plan? You two are gonna go to the magistrate, and Dizzy's just gonna sit here with her.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
They got me on vampire babysitting duty.
Okay.
Use the charisma to tame her.
Oh, holy shit! I could totally do one better than that.
All right.
Are you gonna
If
bang
it
her?
works. No, magistrate.
You should.
The magistrate.
You should bang her.
You should bang
I-
her.
I
That's
don't-
probably like the worst idea ever. So,
I think it's a great idea.
I'm not all about becoming a vampire. It's all good.
probably the worst idea.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm trying to find something here. There we go.
Was this the magistrate?
Yeah, I made a little thing.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
right?
Oh my god.
It's amazing when you have like nothing to do, what you can accomplish. So,
You made a map for the magistrate's office?
yeah, because it might come in handy.
Shit doodles.
All right. Let's see here. It's not really appropriate.
Really?
Screw it. We'll do this.
This is where we start drawing the line.
Yes. Okay. So, you guys kind of move through town and everything. It's pretty dead.
Is that Greedo?
It might as well be, right?
Wait, did you just ask? Did you just ask if that's a burrito?
No, Greedo from Star Wars.
Yeah.
The guy that Han shot first
Yeah.
from Star Wars.
Okay, I just misheard.
Hey, speaking of Han, did you guys hear it? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
just
all of you. Don't
just
say anything.
yeah, just so
I
you
will
know
end you.
that we were going to go see it tonight, and I went, no, we have to go see it tomorrow. We got a game tonight. That was the original plan.
Oh man.
That is exactly what I did. So
Dude, all my
I
friends.
will
Dude,
end
I have a
you.
session this Saturday. All my friends are coming late because they're all going to watch Star Wars. And like I'm waiting until January where like fucking kids are gonna be at school and I'm gonna watch a fucking matinee show.
I've seen some spoilers and stuff, so but I've just kind of been like, eh. So
I
it's
have
not
an
really a
app.
huge
I have
thing.
an app that blocks Star Wars spoilers.
Yeah.
I have missed all
seen
of
it.
them, and I am keeping it that way.
I haven't seen shit so
Yeah.
far, so good.
Chewie dies. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo,
I'm-
his original death in the extended fiction in the extended fiction, Chewie dies by a fucking moon falling on him. It's great.
What? That sounds cool. That's the way Chewie should go out.
Everyone's like so hyped about the Star Wars. I'm that one lame ass nerd that's over here like, guys, the Five Nights at Freddy's novel was just released.
What?
Yeah, they made a book.
Okay.
It's fucking great.
Let's.
Anyways.
Okay. After
Well,
that
I know what
short
to get my best
intermission.
friend for Christmas.
Oh, Dizzy can't see anything, can you, Dizzy?
I can't see shit.
All right. You're here, but you're not here. So you're here in spirit. They're thinking about you really hard. Or somebody
You
is.
said hard.
There you go. Okay. So you guys walk in, and you have this unconscious body over your shoulder. You take in two things. One, that it's still open. Two, that there's a huge Goliath off to your right. She seems to be doing something to the board off to the side. And then Ariel's kind of standing up and she's talking with somebody dressed all in what seems to be like a trench coat and leathers and stuff. Have we got that right, Alex, or no? Alex.
What did I do?
He's describing your character.
Yeah, does he have like trench coat and all that stuff going on? The full
My brain's
cowboy
a
gear?
convenient half-second break. Yeah, from
Okay.
anything but the front of him, you can't see much of anything that's going on. He's even got gloves on his hands. He's basically completely covered.
All right.
He's showering part 2.
Yeah, right. And he's whoever this person is chatting up Ariel pretty heavily. She's kind of got like a little bit of a smile on her face and is playing with her hair as he's talking to her. But you guys walk in. She turns to look and she looks at you, Grash, and she looks at the body you have at Gippy, back at you, and she kind of turns to the guy and she says, "Speak of the devil," and turns towards you guys. Starts walking kind of edges past him.
Just for your reference, that man, I'm going to point to the body, is a buttface.
Yeah, and to be totally honest, like, she can't see anything with him. Grash, the way you have him slung over your shoulder, it's like his legs are to the front, and his head's to the back. Okay.
Yeah,
we'll just say
that's how I figured I was carrying him.
We'll say for plot. Okay. So, and she says,
build the suspense.
And she says, and who is this? She kind of gestures towards.
I know this one. I know this.
I'm gonna literally drop him like a sack of potatoes at her feet.
Okay.
This is.
It's like, aha! I don't know. Like, aha! You two must have kidnapped him.
Yeah.
This is
She looks at
Dr.
you, says,
Aaron Potter.
You don't know that, Gippy?
Yes, I do.
Oh, because from the journal.
Yeah.
He did go through stuff.
From that.
Get destroyed.
You say the name, and her eyes kind of go wide, and she looks down, and she looks at him, and she says, "Oh my god!" And she goes down, and she like takes the glasses off his face, and she's kind of like holds up his head. She looks at you guys, and she goes, "Where did you find him?" And she like brings out like a handkerchief and is starting to like clean his face and stuff.
Murdering people beneath the city.
She looks at you and she says, "What?" And she's like kind of like cleaning him up a little bit and stuff. She says, "Don't you know who this is?"
A murderer?
And she says, "That's ridiculous. This is the magistrate's brother."
Well, the horrific undead creations and our dead party member would disagree.
She kind of gives you a look and she says, "What?" She kind of lays his head like gently back down on the floor and she stands up and she says, and she looks at the other two that are there and she says, "Could you two give us a minute?" And she's looking at Flan and is it Flan? Is that the way it's supposed to be said?
Flan.
He has a whole fancy southern-sounding name, but for convenience's sake, he just insists everyone call him Flahan.
Flahan.
What
Yes.
the hell is with you and the damn weird ass names?
The 3-syllable names every goddamn time.
Flahan.
I don't know, Mr. Frickin' Magical Dude and or Tiny Furry Druid from another world who went through a portal. Fantasy game. Let it happen.
Yeah. So now he has
Not
the
my
name
fault,
of
y'all ain't
delicious,
creative.
delicious Mexican dessert. So
Oh, are you referring to this one?
yeah, the Flahan.
Why should this one leave?
She she looks at you and she says, "We need to talk in private. I don't know what you're doing over there, but just keep doing that." And she
This
kind
one's busy trying to write something, write up a job notice board for the gladiator fights.
she says, "Great, go do that." And she comes over here and she kind of gestures for Grash and Gippy to go over there as
Grash's
well.
face will kind of perk up at the word gladiator fights,
Yeah.
but we'll
If he's
walk over
going
here.
to whisper to Grash, or he's like gonna like signal for Grash to lean down because there's a height difference, and he's gonna point to the guys and be like, "She's tall."
Yeah,
Grash and Gippy, I'm gonna guess you guys walk over, so I'm just gonna do it
literally.
for you.
Yeah.
And then she says, "Now, what did you find? What is this? What were you guys even doing? I don't even remember what you were supposed to be doing."
Well, we took up the grave robbing job.
Right?
So we went to the graveyard. I spoke to a tree. His oakliness was very
She takes a
kind.
deep breath and she looks at Grash and says,
Why isn't Grash?
Yeah, can you tell me, because every time he opens his mouth, I want to fucking stuff it full of like gunpowder and just light it on fire.
I really wish I
Don't
was
you
join the club.
disrespect his oakliness?
Yeah, and she looks.
Join the club.
Yeah,
We have meetings on Thursdays.
Yeah, just the short version, please.
I'm short.
She grips her hand together and she looks at Dizzy. Dizzy, roll, or not Dizzy. I'm sorry, Gippy. Roll insight real quick.
I got this, guys. Easy games. Easy. What I get? Oh,
It's a good roll. Not great, but a good roll.
Yeah, she's tired, so her intimidation's not quite up to snuff. But she's like, "Please be quiet." She's giving you like kind of an intense look, but you just kind of are like laughing off a little bit.
huh?
So,
Gippy, why don't you go talk to our new friends over there, and I'll speak with the magistrate.
You want me to go talk to strangers? Really?
Yup.
The worst part is he looks like a kid.
yeah.
Why don't you go tell them a joke?
Oh, I love jokes.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So Gippy goes off to do that, and Grash, she's looking at you and she says, "Thank you." Now, if you could just call
Short
me.
version?
Short version.
We were looking into the missing bodies from the grave.
Right, I
We
remember
tracked
that.
them to two men who were stealing bodies.
And where are they? Where are they?
We used them to show us who was hiring them. They were two drunks from the town. No harm to anyone.
She says, "Except the dead bodies they were digging up. You didn't
They
think it
won't
was."
they won't be doing that anymore. Trust me. And I'm gonna
kinda-
put like a smile on
She
them.
kind of
Like I
grits her
fucked them
teeth
up.
and like her eye twitches a little bit. She's
Tell the whole story, Grash.
yeah, she's like, "Okay." And
They led us to a man who, using myself and one of my comrades, used magic to pretend as though we were the dead bodies they had dug up, and he brought us into the dungeon, or into not a dungeon, into an underground area below the slums.
she puts up her hand for a second. She says, "This is the short version."
This is the short version. The long version is much longer.
Okay. So, where was this underground place that you guys were supposed to be going, and what you were doing? Where is this? Where?
Can I tell her where the building is? I don't know. Tell her the
You can
building
give her,
that
like
we
an
walked out of.
approximation. You can tell her that it
Yeah,
was
I
like
can tell her the district that it was in.
under the slums, and it was like an abandoned hospital, and blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
This is the house that we came up out of.
And she kind of looks at you and she says, "Well, that place has been torn down. There's still something there."
Underneath.
Okay.
And
She
also
kinda-
mention
Yeah,
that
she
no
kind
one
of.
died.
Yeah, she's like, "Okay. So then what?"
Then he brought us into the chamber where this doctor was doing experiments to reanimate the dead.
Who's he?
One of his creations. It was essentially
Okay.
a Walking Dead.
She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit and kind of like puts her eye up, puts it up an eyebrow, and she says, "Okay, and you're telling me he did this?" And she points at the doctor that you guys brought in.
We found some of his notes in this underground area.
Alex is asking if
In his
either
handwriting.
me or Flahan or okay, perception.
I got you. So, Grash, she says, "Okay, I don't think you understand. You're not from around here, so I don't think you understand what's going on, really, do you?"
I have no idea what's going on.
That it's not just, and she kind of leans in a little bit. She says, "It's not just the magistrate's regent here. It's the actual magistrate, the regional magistrate that lives in Wilthorn. Wilthorn? I can't say that name ever. Wilthorn?
Hmm.
It's her brother. He's been missing for like a year.
Well, I found him,
Right.
and he was not doing nice things.
Right. Okay, but she looks at him, she looks at you, and she says, he's not, even if we put him in jail, he's not going to stay in jail. Do you understand my meaning?
I understand your meaning, but I fail to see how that's my problem.
And she says, well, it's not really. I'm just letting you know. And she kind of looks around, and she says, and where's everyone? Isn't there supposed to be 5 of you? Why is it just you and the really small, annoying one?
One
It
of
smells
his
horrible, by the way.
One of his creatures killed the wizard.
The wizard, she kind of like, Null's dead?
Not.
Noel was probably the only one she liked.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know about that, but
Well, the one that she could tolerate the most, and who was like who was like,
Hey,
you really,
she likes me.
yeah, she's not.
I've done nothing wrong.
You trust me. In her head is a whole bag of fucking snakes. So, but she looks at. She says, "What about the other one, the big blue one?"
The last I saw him, he was completely distraught over her death and was charging out of the underground with her dead body in his arms to try and, as I believe he put it, do anything he could to get her back.
And
I have not seen him.
She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit. What's going on in this city? Okay.
And she didn't ask about Dizzy at all. That's funny. Anyway, go ahead.
She's got a new man in her life. Anyways,
Obviously.
she says, okay, leave this with me and I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. And
I wasn't going to.
She says, is there anything else that I should know about?
Well, there's a lot to that underground area that we did not have a chance to explore.
Yeah.
I thought bringing him to you was more important than clearing out the area. In my opinion, it would be wise to send others down there to see what else is lurking in the Underdark.
She says, well, I'm sure there's a lot under this city that we don't know about, but best thing to do is just leave it as is. Most people that go down there don't come back, so I'm not going to send anybody down there to go get eaten or something. So, you also have another problem. She looks at you. And she looks around, she says, where's the gay one? Where's he?
Grash will literally burst out laughing at the comment.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. She's like, what? The happy one who's got the hair and everything?
Yes, our flamboyant man.
Yes. The man-child person that you have with you. Where's he?
He was badly injured and needed rest. Couldn't make it here.
Okay. Well, he came
Smart.
in. He came in earlier and was talking about Mason Farms. Something happened at Mason Farms, and I thought it was just rumors and blah blah blah, but we're starting to hear now that something did happen at Mason Farms after
What happened?
you all left. She takes a breath. She says, well, somebody destroyed it. And
Destroyed it.
yes. So it seems that there's a bit of work to be done there somewhere still, or to figure out what happened. We sent guards to check on it. They saw the condition of it and came back, either for reinforcements or to have somebody a little bit more skilled than, she kind of like grits her teeth a little bit, than the people we employ. So
Grash will sly smile.
yeah, so
Still the one.
if you could check into that, since you were supposedly have done it already, I'd appreciate it. But
When these guards came back,
yes,
was it the destruction of people or was it another animal attack?
They didn't know. Basically, it looks like it's almost gone. Like it never been there in the first place. So, and they didn't stay long. They got spooked and came back. So, and they were looking for either reinforcements or somebody else to take care of it, it seems. So, that's one thing. Then the other thing...
There's another thing?
Yes.
Excellent.
The gay one was saying that he was looking for children or something. I was hoping he had maybe done something with that.
Oh, the gay one was looking for children? That's never good.
Yeah, well, no.
Oh,
They're already missing.
asshole!
Yeah, they're already missing. So, I don't know what to tell you on that. But,
Damn.
yeah. So,
Damn.
yeah, Alex and is it Kargoth?
Damn.
Kargoth and Flan?
Kagra.
Kagrath and Flan.
Floan.
Flahan?
Flahan.
Yeah, no, it's Flan. From now on. it's a... Are you trying not to giggle or are you trying not to jiggle, Flan?
Ah!
Do you get it? Do you get it?
I hate you.
Well, on the bright side, I'm not laughing anymore. Thank you.
There you go. Perfect.
My jokes were funny.
Yeah.
Your jokes caused me pain.
The,
Wait, so Brian's Skippy?
not yet. I'll take over that character sooner or later.
Everyone wants to be Gippy.
Alright. Why is my thing doing this? Stop it.
Everyone wants to be Gippy.
So, did Gippy, like, approach Kagrith and, Flahan?
Yeah, we're getting to that in a sec here. Give me one sec.
Did you actually tell us a terrible
Let
joke?
me wrap up my storyline, Sam. God damn it.
Yeah, I know you guys want to do your characters, but you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have died and or ran off. So, think about that the next time.
You guys, I'm so... Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, hang on. Gibby, not done yet.
Fucking... No. I was so happy today. I was bored, because fuck work. And I wrote out Gippy's backstory on, like, 50 Shades of piece of paper, so I'm so hyped.
50 Shades of Paper.
50 Shades.
I wrote about his parents and everything. It's great.
Oh, boy.
Or is there lack
I
of?
want each one to be a different color, or else you're not allowed to tell it.
Alright, so... Alright. She says to Grash, she says, because we really haven't made any progress on the whole missing children thing, and people are starting to get a little anxious. So if you could look into that as well, maybe.
Do you not have anyone else helping you?
And she's like, it doesn't feel like it sometimes. And she kind of grips her fists together, and she kind of lets out a breath. She says, but you've... And she kind of like gestures over the doctor, and she says, you guys have a pretty good success rate. That is where everybody else seems to, well, die. So, if you could...
I am good at what I do.
Yeah, if you could maybe figure something out, or at least look into it a little bit, something, please. And she said, she
Which
kind of
would
gestures,
you like me to do first?
and she says, it's really up to you. It really is really up to you. She kind of gestures over, and she says, the weird one with the blue face over there, he might be able to help you out. And then she says, and then I don't know what the big scary lady wants either, but maybe something. So,
One with permanent scowl, are you telling them about the gladiator job? Because he looks strong.
yeah, she looks over and she says, so please take care of something. And then Gippy, go ahead.
Hello, friends. Are you happen to be other members of the magistrate?
Oh, you must be a fan of mine.
All
What?
you receive in return while I look at the board is just an
A fan? Well, I'm not hot, so...
Yes, you must swear. It's like, yes, of course. Why else would you approach this one known as Kagrath?
Conversation?
Ah, I know. Yes, I know. This one is the greatest gladiator in well, what was the town's name again? Let me just...
Marster.
In Marster. This one has crushed lions with her fist. So of course, you, young fan, must be looking for an autograph. I'll let you know that I can write my name. This one can write her own name. And she looks very proud. She looks very proud of herself.
You're literate. Okay, well that's good, I guess. Yes.
It's important for a gladiator to be able to to sign autographs.
Wait. Actually, if you're a gladiator, see my friends, they don't really like this stuff. They don't really like me that much. But maybe, so they don't want my help, but maybe you can make use of this. And I'm gonna go into my bag, I'm gonna pull out my potion of rage, and I'm gonna hand it to her.
Oh, boy.
What's this?
Well, if you're a gladiator, you like hitting things, right? Well,
my general plan of action is to hit things hard. If that doesn't work, I'll hit it again harder.
Oh, well, that potion there makes it hit really hard, like super duper hard, like, oh my god, I'm gonna die hard.
Oh. Unfortunately, this one is against enhancement performing drugs.
Oh. So you don't like my potions either. Alright, I'll take that then.
This one keeps in spirit of the competitive spirit.
Oh!
In spirit of the competitive spirit.
If you like staying in spirit, I have a good joke to tell you. Okay. Do you know what the problem is with grapes nowadays?
What is the problem with grapes nowadays, young fan?
People aren't raising them right.
Oh,
it kind of just goes over her head.
It still hurts though. So both of you guys do charisma saves, you and Flan. Oh, Flan! Oh, you both
get dicked.
Yeah, you both take 3 psychic damage from that.
And she instinctively suplex Gibby.
Oh god, why?
Just German suplex, just grab him and boom!
We can say that you think that you're going to be under attack and kind of put him in a chokehold or something. So he's like, ah, ah, ah. So you guys make a contested athletics roll.
Wait, are you going to try and stranglehold me?
Yeah, something.
It's what?
Just as a reflex. She doesn't mean to. It's because you're telling these fucking terrible jokes all the time.
They're funny though.
Oh! Oh! Yeah, so...
This one will help you know that was a poorly executed joke. In the gladiator arena, that would result in many tomatoes thrown at you. Be careful next time!
Tomatoes.
We noted! Do my party members not notice me getting choked out?
I don't think they care.
Do they care?
Oh my god.
Ariel's gonna come over
your
here.
Your party members is me.
Yeah. It's
and the last time you told the joke, I threw you.
So, Ariel's gonna come over here about this time, and she's gonna kind of put her arms underneath the doctor and kind of pick him up, and she says, I'm gonna put him, I guess, to bed. So you guys just figure out whatever. And she kind of starts dragging him back this way,
You listen to me!
And brings him to the back room.
This one is giving you a life or death lesson here! Bad jokes get bad things thrown at you in the arena!
Seems like you're making friends well, Gibby.
God, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
This is not fair.
This isn't fair.
Not fair. And she's kind of doing this is no effort. Imagine this sound thing. She's put this halfling in a headlock.
Literally 3 times my height.
Yeah, that's a feat. A Goliath putting a halfling in a headlock. Yeah, okay.
It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny looking.
So yeah.
Am I gonna start passing out anytime soon, or?
No, she doesn't. She's not cutting off your air or anything. She's just kind of gotcha. So she's not gonna do any damage like you did to her.
What?
Yeah. She's just got
unintentional there.
Well, I need to get another drink, so if you guys want to roleplay for a couple seconds or take a break or whatever you want to do, I'll be back in about 2 minutes. So, and feel free to introduce characters, whatever you guys want to do, describe, whatever. It's your fucking game too.
Alright. So what Kagreth is wearing, she's kind of wearing a lot of like leather furs, you know, like leather furs. She's not like, but she's not like, it's not like leather armor though. It's just kind of like just cloth. It's just kind of like clothing, and but she looks like fucking built as all hell. Kind of on the younger, like in her early 20s, I would say. She's of course is a Goliath, and she just looks like Rash and just says, "Oh, are you another fan of this one?"
I can honestly say I've never heard of this one.
Oh, of course you've heard of this one. This one is Kagreth, the storm that is raging through the gladiatorial battles of Mesroth.
This one seems to have a good grip.
Oh. How did he get there? And then, like, she just drops Skippy.
See that, Gibby? I helped.
This one apologizes. This one can't stand poor performance acts.
I wouldn't apologize. That might have been the worst thing I ever done heard.
What? But everyone likes my jokes, right, Crash?
Oh, everyone is a...
Remember the one time you thought it was so funny you accidentally threw me?
I think this one thinks you need a new gimmick.
But
That's okay.
my jokes are all I have. Well, I also talk to plants a lot. Is that a gimmick?
Oh yeah, that's a good gimmick. A little strange. You wouldn't be able to get very popular with it, but yeah, it's a gimmick. You'd probably be booked against matches that you wouldn't possibly be able to win, but it's a job.
I could take 'em.
I think most likely you would be pitted against me, and the crowd would cheer as I would throw you around.
Oh, probably.
But don't worry, I would let you live.
Thank goodness.
Of course, if you told bad jokes, then maybe not.
Oh, so Gresh, what did the lady say?
It seems we've gotten a few more requests for our help.
Oh, you take requests then.
We do. I can't say that we'll fulfill them, but we do take them.
The arena's looking for talent. This one did a favor for the owner and put up the signboard in this office. But the arena needs more talent.
Oh, what is how you say arena? What is that?
Of course, it's a place where us gladiators fight for combat and fame and fortune.
Oh, that sounds nifty.
It's very fun. I spend my entire life dedicated to this craft.
Oh, could I try?
One who's about as young as yourself? Sure, why not?
Young?
You might puke. It's like you might puke out blood, and you may have to work on your jokes, but it could happen.
Young?
Has Flan gone and talked yet?
No.
He said like a couple comments.
I'm 120 years old. I don't know about you, but
That's a good character. That's also a good character gimmick. So you might need to work on your truth-telling ability, your lying abilities. I can see right through your lie.
Grash, I'm telling the truth, right, Grash?
I didn't want you come out of your mother.
Grash, okay.
And Kagreth's like, ha! Now that was a good joke. One who tells poor jokes. You should take some notes.
Grash doesn't say any good puns.
Nobody says any good puns.
Puns are cheap jokes.
I got another one. This one's better, I can promise you.
How about we let Flan introduce his character? Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Alex.
just waiting and observing so far. When it comes to him to say something, he will.
You're just using that as an excuse to not say anything.
I'm definitely not, I promise. I have a whole spiel.
Okay. Alright. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So, what are your names? Granted, I don't remember names. This one does not remember names very well, so this one will most likely give you a nickname.
Oh, well, my name is Gippy Twistwood, and I hail from the Twistwood of Sylvanas, and this is Grash. I don't know where he comes from.
It's not important.
Okay.
Well, you look like a strong fighter. Would you want to join the arenas for fame and glory?
For fun, maybe.
With that attitude, there's some high risk that you might not live. Gladiator and she kind of like puffs up her chest. It's like the gladiator business is one of many dangers, but much glory.
I'm not so into the glory.
What? Are you kidding? That's a joke, right?
I just like to have fun.
It's very much fun as well.
Okay.
I can imagine. And, the blue one. His name?
I have no clue. This one has no idea.
Excellent.
This one does know that he made the one who has a permanent scowl actually smile for once.
Oh,
Which is strange. That never happens.
I can tell. He doesn't like my jokes. Can kidding? Tell the best jokes.
One who makes goo-goo eyes.
Hmm?
What is your name? And she's looking like directly at Flahan when she said one who makes goo-goo eyes.
So someone's finally gonna ask me instead of just asking around me. I'm Flahan. There's a whole mess of stuff after that may be nonsense to y'all, but just Flahan is fine.
Mahan?
Flahan.
Fla-on.
Close enough.
One who makes
Can't tell
goo-goo
good
eyes
jokes,
indeed.
can't talk well enough. That's fine.
What? He's gonna like cross his arms and just pout.
Isn't that your night, Gippy?
Yep.
Fucking. One day I'll earn the party's respect.
Yeah.
One day.
You did that heat metal thing and everything, and nothing.
You fucking carried the team.
Yeah, you fucking took them.
Yeah, you totally carried the team when I did, 2 hits on them all. That was all you.
I gave him
Definitely, I remember
disadvantage
that.
on all their attacks. So shut the hell up.
Wow. Okay, so, yeah, Flan, anything else that you want to say, or are you good?
He talks when talked to. He doesn't have much to say regardless. He's happy to talk about himself, but to people that he knows or wants to be a part of. No one's invited him to do anything. All that's been asked so far is his name, to which he's responded.
Okay, so Ariel's gonna come back out, and she looks and she says, "Why are you all still here?" And she looks at Grash specifically, and she says, "Didn't I give you enough to do? What?" And she's looking around at everybody.
This one is
like,
trying to recruit them for the arena.
She says, "They have enough to do. Why don't you help them?" How's that sound? Sound like a good idea?
Ooh,
I can do that? This
Yes.
one can do that?
Yeah,
Will this one get glory?
sure. Lots of glory. And money.
Alright, then this one will help.
Money and all kinds of stuff.
I will make you a deal. If you help us go, yes, if you help us, I will go into one of these arena things that you keep on talking about.
Really?
Yes.
And 2. One with the red one with the what kind of dragonborn is Grash again?
Gold.
Gold.
No, he's a buzzkill. You wouldn't want him there.
The one covered in gold. He has a good look to him. He would be very popular in the arena. He would be popular in the arena D. Of course, not as popular as this one. This
So
one.
at this point, Ariel comes over and she says, "Oh my god! leave. And she's like looking at all of you, and she says,
So, you want me to go with them then,
"Yes,
darling?
yes, all of you, go together and go do some fucking good or something.
All right.
I don't care."
Come, let me buy you both a drink, and I'm gonna
Don't forget,
walk out without saying anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like fucking gone. Fuck you guys. This is taking too long.
So what's going with Dizzy?
Good question.
Yeah, no, I'm asking Grash and them what's going
Oh
on.
no, that was my excuse to get us out of there because I told her Dizzy was resting. I didn't want to be like, hey, come meet my secret vampire.
Yeah, that's true too.
Smart boy.
Yeah,
Was this Twilight?
my secret
No.
vampire.
Oh, fuck.
So sexy.
My
Anyway.
secret.
So, Gold One, what have you done that is of worth?
What do you have done, boy?
Give
What
you
is the
went, oh
strongest
fuck, and then I saw like his player drop.
Whoops. I didn't goof me.
I don't know why. That was funny to me. Alright, so here. You guys leave. And
Well, before I take them straight back there, can I ask them, can I trust you with a secret? And then I want to do like insight to read their reaction.
This one's good at keeping secrets. Well, this one, remember, there's like, this one hears secrets and then forgets them.
That depends on what the secret is. If it's the secret of making lots of money, maybe not so much, but anything short of that or death to other people, you're probably alright.
This one only cares if it brings glory.
Alright, well, Sam is clearly telling the truth.
yeah. Grash, it's kind of up to you. I mean, the Goliath doesn't seem smart enough to lie very well, and then the new one, he seems kind of squirrely, like a little.
You see
bit.
the bottom half of his face, that's it.
Yeah, so there's something, you know.
Yeah, but he seems more like he's in it for the money, and there's no money to be made out of ratting me out for this, so
Okay.
I'm gonna take him along and see what he does.
All right. So here's what I'll do.
Fuck him up if I need to.
Are you relieving this one behind?
Oh no, you're good to go.
Okay.
I don't need to fuck you up. You're too stupid to do anything wrong.
Yeah, whichever way you guys want to go. There you go. Cool. So it'll be that way. So, do you guys talk or anything in the meantime, or?
Oh no, I'm gonna explain. Like we found
Dizzy while he's there
Dizzy.
with her.
Well, first of all, what's the yellow box around Grash?
That is his aura of whatever the fuck he gets.
protection on all saving throws to myself, and anyone inside of that box gets an automatic +3.
Oh shit!
My charisma bonus. Because I am level 6. I haven't taken a long rest yet, but as soon as I do,
Yeah.
Everyone gets that.
Oh my god, we'll be
+3
protected
bonus
from
on
Zippy's goddamn jokes.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
nice.
That is literally it. If Gippy tells a joke in my presence, if I roll less than like a 4, then I'm gonna take damage.
Awesome.
So you ask if we talked about anything.
Come on, fuck this up for me, Disney.
I don't know that I wanted to say shit to
Okay.
a vampire.
It's just gonna be awkward silence.
Yeah.
For like half an hour, they just sit there.
So you guys are just sitting there staring at each other. So, even if you don't talk to her, she's probably going to ask you some questions. So
Okay, she can initiate conversation. That's fine. Because I'm not.
So, what were you doing at the carnival? She still has like a hitch in her voice too.
Just checking stuff out. It's a carnival. We're new in town, and seemed like a fun thing to do.
Where did you come from? How did you hear about it?
Oh, honey, you wouldn't understand. You just wouldn't
At your
understand.
condescension, she kind of takes like a little bit of like a look to her, and she kind of drops the subject. But she says, "So, why were you buying cure-all?"
Well, my dear, you seem pretty convinced about it. I got generous, I guess, and voila.
But you look healthy. You don't look like you need it.
But you look like you needed the money.
No, she was buying it. She wasn't selling it.
So why did I buy? Oh, she was. Oh! I got this all fucked up.
Yeah, Dizzy.
Well, damn. I mean, come
Well,
on.
now your name makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got spun right round, baby, right round, like a record player.
Fucking record player, baby. Right. Anyway, the guy seemed kind of convincing, and
It was a little girl,
or a girl, whatever. I wasn't even drunk.
which is also in your journal under the crew.
Oh,
Yeah.
is she really?
Yeah. Dizzy.
Hot diggity doll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I'm guessing now we may have to go rough up this little girl, right?
she says, "What could she have to do with it?"
Well, she sold you vampire poison or some shit. I don't know.
Her eyes kind of open wide. She says, "What?"
Well, honey, do you not, or do you really not know that much enough to know what's going on with you?
She says, "I don't. What?" And she's kind of stammering. She says, "What do you mean?
It can be fixed. It can be fixed. I'm sure
What
of it.
can be fixed?"
Whatever's going on with you.
And she kind of like perks up and she looks at. She says, "Do you know what's going on?" And she like gives you like this very intense look, like she has like hope in her face.
Oh, I have an idea.
What is it? Tell me, please. I don't know.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about things such as this, but it's kind of hard not to ignore the old folklore.
She's like, I don't know what you mean. I don't.
Do you know what a vampire is?
Her eyes kind of go up, and she says, "I've heard the name. I know they're not to be trusted."
Sharp teeth, likes to drink blood, kills people.
And she's like, "But I don't understand."
Kind of has red eyes like yours.
And she, it takes her a second, but she says, "Is that what? Are you saying that's me?"
Suspicious.
And she kind of like takes a hitching breath and she says, "Oh,
and you smell everybody, and they smell like food."
But
I mean,
what?
Oh.
And she kind of stammers for a second. She says, "But how can you cure that? What's the cure for such a thing?"
I'm not a priest. I'm not a cleric. I don't really know, but
you must know something.
My dragonborn friend seems to think that we could probably help you out.
How?
We know a priest.
This is what I think she looks like right now.
Oh,
this is like the image I have in my head.
Pretty much.
Pretty good.
Pretty much.
She is not a good noodle.
No,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Cassandra.
Nick, you bastard. Alright.
That's good. That's really good.
She's going through a tough time right now, okay?
Yeah, but it's funny.
And she kind of takes like a deep breath and she looks and she says, "Okay,
Look, obviously you're not completely taken over at this point. You haven't lunged out at me and you haven't tried to take me down, which if you do, there's going to be a fight. But,
she says, "I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt anybody."
I don't want you to hurt anybody, and I don't want to hurt you either. But if you try to attack me, I will take you down. But I think we're going to try to do something about this because you're really pretty and, you know...
Oh my god!
Are you fucking
If you were ugly, we
kidding
would have fucked you up already. You'd be
The whole red
done,
eye
son.
thing is kind of cute and all, and I'm sure that you have family or something, and I mean, it's nice that your legs are fixed and everything. So,
Keep it in your pants. Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
She says, she's like, but okay.
Just to let
If
you
I'm
know.
going to trust you, I need to at least know your names.
okay.
So you even have this person who's feasted on human bodies is potentially a vampire. Even they are creeped out by disease.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Well, she doesn't know what she is. She doesn't know what's going on. She's fucking scared.
She's a good noodle.
Yeah, and she's like trying to, and he's like hitting on her and stuff, and she's like in a traumatic,
really.
like vulnerable state. What the fuck? That's like going up to somebody like at a car accident scene and being like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Hardly hitting on her. Pretty and all, and I'm sure that you probably want to be a little bit on the normal side. Well, let's see. My name is.
What is your name? Are you pausing this long?
Yes.
Are you
No, I'm
openly
not.
deceiving her?
No, I'm not openly deceiving her.
Are you sure?
Yes. My name is Duke Jaren. Yeah, that's who I am.
Roll deception.
I will.
Not one.
I'm waiting. Oh shit!
That's not a nat one.
That is definitely not a nat one. Oh, almost. She gets advantage. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. And she says, Duke, but why would a Duke be crawling around?
Shh. Not everybody knows. They're trying to keep it on the down low. It's part of this whole helping people shtick. I mean, if everybody knew that royals were kind of crawling through the muck helping people, well, it wouldn't be all that, fancy schmancy and kosher now, would it be?
She says, but I don't... She looks confused, like very confused.
It's okay, dear. Let's just wait for my dragon friend to come. And
she says, well, what...
Your dragon? What the fuck? What about me?
Yeah. So...
You guys.
Gippy's like a lawn ornament. He's there, but nobody really cares.
Look at this. Look at this, Nick. At least, since Noel and Jube are not in the party, you have a fresh start with these new characters.
Which started out.
I'm feeling like I haven't fucked it up that hard yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't fucked it hard that hard yet.
Nah, you just openly attacked us with a terrible joke. We took 3 points of damage each. That's nothing.
Yeah.
What the fuck you?
Okay. And then she says, well, who are the other two? The tall, nice one and the dog?
I tell you what, I will let you let them introduce themselves to you. I think that would be fair, and I think that would be a courtesy to them, because some people are weird.
Okay.
Nick, what's going on with you, Mike?
She says, okay. Well, I guess we'll wait for them then. And you guys can go ahead and move now. We'll say that.
Okay.
Right on cue. On your open queue.
If I haven't fucked
This one was mugged in this alleyway at one point.
And Gippy stays behind.
And Gippy is never to be seen again. She sees you, Grash, and she kind of brightens a little bit at seeing you. And then she sees...
Who doesn't?
Yeah, then she sees Flan, and she sees...
Well, I haven't passed the corner yet. Because
I know. We'll do like this. She sees Flan, and she sees like this huge Goliath behind her. But she kind of backs up a little bit. She says, "What's going on?"
Did you take this one to another fan? Must I sign another autograph? Must this one sign another autograph?
Hey, relax. We're gonna go take you to someone who might be able to help. I can't promise anything, but this is the best I can do. Will you come with me? And I'm gonna offer a hand to her.
She looks at you and Roll persuasion real quick. All right. She says, "I'll trust you, but I want to know your names." And he said I should ask you and the dog, and I suppose these other two as well.
My name is Grash.
And she kind of nods, and she looks at Flan.
I said I'd come with you. I did not say I'd be revealing my personal bits to some strange lady in an alley.
All she asked was your name.
This one is the one that makes goo goo eyes is known as Flahan. This one is known as Kagrath, the most electrifying person in gladiatorial entertainment. She kind of does like a whole like.
Evie's clearly not comfortable. And then she says, "Where's your dog?"
Didn't she see Gippy turn into
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's still calling him a dog.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Ah, damn it! I just did the sickest burn. She said, "Where's your dog?" And I said, "But Grash is right there."
Oh, damn.
If only comedy wasn't reliant on timing.
Yeah. The hound.
Damn
Okay.
it.
I know you could turn into animals, but I didn't know you could turn into trees because damn, that is some shade.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Swag.
Alright. So,
Gippy will awkwardly push through everybody. Like, excuse me, pardon me. No, sorry. Coming through. No, that's me. Hello.
she says, "Hi. And you are?"
My name is Gippy Twistwood, and I hail from the Twistwood of Sylvanas. And I tell great jokes.
No, he doesn't. No,
I
he
tell great
doesn't.
jokes. I
He
tell
will
great
hurt
He's
you.
don't have
lying.
time
The
for that.
jokes are abysmal.
I tell great jokes.
She's like, "Well, maybe later." And she kind of looks at Grash. She says, "My name's Evie Gordon, and I'm gonna trust you all to try and help me, but I don't know what you could do." And she's like, she kind of like sniffles a little bit, and you can see like the blood's welling up in her eyes. She's gonna burst again.
Kagrath's like, "Oh my gosh, this young fan is bleeding. We must help her at once."
All right, well, you can carry her.
All right, come. She like
Carry. Carry
she
her?
like lifts
Yeah.
her up.
So she's like, "No, I'm fine, thank you. I'll walk. I think
Are
I'll
you
be
sure?
okay."
You're bleeding.
She says, I've noticed.
From
I'll
her
be okay."
eyes. That must be very painful.
She says, "Well, no, I don't know why." And she's kind of straightens up a little bit. And she says, "But let's go see this person that you know." So do you guys?
Yeah,
Do you want to go
I
directly?
want to lead her to the church, but I kind of want to go talk to the priest first and see what his thoughts are before I'm like, "Hey, look, I have a vampire. You want to stab her?"
Okay. So, do you want to go? Let me see how we're gonna do this. So, let me move you over to your map.
I was actually debating whether or not like Kagrath would have like attacked her like immediately, thinking she was like a monster.
You know, it's one of those things where I'm like, well, these guys have been beat sticking everything, so I want to see what they
I'm
do.
trying so hard to do this through rope.
I know. I didn't want to like. I was like, do I attack her on sight? I'm like, Zach's been working really hard.
I'm working so goddamn hard.
Like Zach's like working so hard right now, so I'm just like, nah, I won't do that.
I stopped Gippy from Dizzy from just stabbing her as soon as he saw the fangs.
She didn't have any fangs?
I stopped, or not. Oh, she didn't?
No, she
I
didn't
thought
have
he
any
said,
fangs
look at
that
her
you can
mouth.
see.
Oh, the blood.
Yeah,
I
you see
was-
blood like caked on her teeth and stuff.
I was saying, look at her mouth to see if you had fangs, but I wasn't able to get that part out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Obviously, she didn't have any.
No, but still, I'm working. I got this, guys.
But as a side note, out of character kind of thing, she will kicked your ass. Like, whooped on
I'm
it.
sure.
Yeah, I'm like dying. I have like no spells, no health,
She would have whooped on
no
all y'all.
like nothing. I could have lit her on fire with my breath weapon. That would have
Okay.
been the extent of my help.
And you've been like, well. Oh, also, Grash, I put into your magic items, you'll notice. Your
Oh, I
magic
saw
items.
those. The Dwarven shield and the armor.
Yeah. So, they're in there. You just aren't
Yeah.
quite sure what they do quite yet. So.
Well, the Dwarven shield had something written in it.
Oh, did
I
it
don't
already?
know.
Oh, yeah,
Supposed
because
to
you used it during that fight. So,
Yes.
we'll say that.
What does it do? What does it do out of curiosity?
Random resistance to a certain type of damage.
Alright, cool.
Same thing that my Dwarven longsword did.
Hey, you lost one and gained another. Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
It's all
I'm
come
back.
full
Thank you.
circle. Sorry, I'm looking for this fucking character and I can't find him. Okay, Arfon Bryn. As everybody knows, he's the High Priest.
Mm-hmm.
And what again? Arwen. Okay. So, go to the Arwen Temple. But it is kind of closed and locked up for the night.
It's not. The temple isn't open for people to just pray.
Mm-mm.
I don't have anyone posted.
Mm-mm.
Oh, god damn it, Brian.
It's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, they don't. This is not New York City, and these are not churches. This is a place where people rob shit. The fucking graveyard was just robbed. You want them to leave it open, wide open? No.
Yes.
They don't do that.
Yes, I want this to be convenient for me, god damn
Oh,
it.
if you would like, we can go talk to His Oakliness. He could help.
His Oakleyness?
Who?
Yeah, His Oakliness. The tree in the graveyard, he helped us. His Oakliness, come on. He's a big deal.
While you guys are
Why
walking
don't-
there, it's starting to get like 4 a.m. or so. As you get there, you feel kind of like a light tug. As you guys are trying to figure out what to do, you feel like a light tug on your arm, Grash. And you look down, and she's there, and she says, "I'm getting very tired. Are we almost? Wait, what are we doing?"
The end is close by.
His Oakliness is right here. Just saying.
Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be able to assist you until the morning.
And her eyes kind of shoot up a little bit, and she looks at that one, and she says, "He said that this might have something to do with vampirism or vampires of some sort, and
Oh my god!
from what I know, that's not really a daytime thing."
Yeah.
This one didn't know she had a this one didn't know she had a
Sorry.
vampire fan.
We're not sure of it. We're not sure of it. We want to find out.
Did you smell the concoction that she drank? I would think so.
I understand, Gippy.
And she looks at Gippy and she says, "What was in that?"
Did you just drink it without even smelling it or doing research or anything?
They told me to mix it into some strong tea, and that's what I did.
It was blood and like metals and a bunch of nasty stuff.
It was just blood.
It was blood, basically.
The heavy metals are what was in the blood.
Yeah, blood. It was basically blood. So I don't
Gippy.
know.
Gippy
Yeah.
really doesn't know blood.
Gippy doesn't know much.
It was blood.
Okay, and she
Oh
looks.
no.
Blood,
Yeah,
blood.
she looks at her and she goes, "Wait." She says, "But I don't understand. How would that do?" And she looks at her hands and she's like, "This to me."
Well, it could have been the blood of a vampire, in which case it would mix with your blood, and then... Oh no.
She's like, she kind of slumps down onto the ground, like kind of crouches down. She's, I just don't know. And she's kind of like sits down like heavy on the ground. And she says, "I don't even know if any of this is worth it."
No. Let's not start talking about death here, lady.
She says, "Death," and she kind of backs away from you, and she's like, "I don't want to die."
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. I mean, when people start saying it's not worth it.
She says, I can walk and now. I don't want to die. I just want this to go away.
Kagura says, don't worry. I'll do anything to help a fan.
And she looks at you and she says, I don't know what you mean. I don't know you. I don't know any of you. Why am I trusting any of you? And she kind of like grips her hair and like she looks clearly frustrated. Come on, somebody, do something.
Crash is typing.
Crash is typing. Crash is typing. Crash is typing. Zach is typing.
Zach is typing.
Zach and Crash is typing.
Zach
typing.
Typing, anticipating. Crash because you don't typing. Oh, okay.
No.
That's reassuring.
Roll persuasion again. Crash. You dirty bastard. Ooh,
oh, damn.
That's pretty good. He's got a like high charisma score. I forget about that shit because he's paladin nature.
Oh!
Yeah. So, yeah. She's trusted you thrice times now, Grash, because, yeah. So,
I win.
She says, you're right. What should we do till morning, I guess, then? I don't know what I need to do.
Obviously, sleep.
Well, and she kind of nods a little. She says, I suppose that's true. She says, I don't know if that's okay. But I don't know if that's a good idea. I suppose, I don't know, whatever works.
Well, we could stop at the inn, and I could stay in the room with you, and I could bodyguard you, make sure you don't kill anyone, right?
So Kagrath's like, wait, you all need to get to talk to someone inside this building, right? Right?
Right? I think Zach is typing. Zach is typing. Wait for it. Wait for it. Why do all these letters look the same?
Why is he typing now, man?
Ideally. IP freely. Okay. So she'll follow pretty much Grash's lead. Whatever Grash thinks is the best idea, she seems to have latched onto him. Like a little baby duckling. So I mean, if you guys think that going to an inn for the night is the best deal, she'll follow that. But if you guys would rather camp outside,
Camping is fun, but at the same time, I don't know if you can get out the gates right now.
yeah, you can always get outside the city. It's getting in the city that's going to be tougher.
And getting back in the city is very hard. Getting back in the city would be hard.
Yeah, let's not leave the city. We kind of probably need to stay here.
Are you sure you do not wish for me to knock on the door?
Yes. Okay. Alright, so yeah, more than you guys can stay at any one of the inns that are here, obviously. At your disposal, Gilded Moon Tavern, Sleeping Wolf Inn. Well, actually, sorry. Sleeping Wolf Inn would be where to stay. Leafy Crown, you guys have been to already. That has the brothel up top. And then Singing Traveler is actually outside the gates. There are some other ones that are lesser known. Okay. The one that offers...
Yeah.
Let me see here real quick.
I agree.
Yeah.
I thought.
Wow.
Damn.
To be honest, I think like
Wow.
should be safest with Grash. So I don't know.
No, I'll be the guard dog. It'll be A-okay. You can count on me.
Okay. Oh, look. Null and Zuv are on this page.
What?
Because Null's dead. Anyways,
Aw, that's sad.
rub that salt in real deep. Okay. So, probably the one that you guys know of in town is the Leafy Crown, and Dizzy, you have first-hand experience, you know that they have, like, double rooms that you can use.
Right.
So, that would kind of be probably the best suggestion,
Okay.
if you guys want to do that.
This one remembers
comfortable
Leafy
amenities.
Crown Inn. The Baroness does not like this one.
Oh, really?
She may have broken a pelvis.
Oh.
She may have damaged some goods. Accidentally.
Death
She may have gotten.
by Snoo
She may have
Snoo.
she may have gotten some wrong impressions of what they do upstairs. She may have thought that they did wrestling.
Death by Snoo Snoo. Anyways, okay.
Damn it.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. Alright, let's see here. Sorry, I'm looking for your tokens.
Alright, that was like my impression of like how she would react, how people would react to different things in different parts.
Different
Also-
parts, eh?
Yeah. And also it's like also this one knows that as a gladiator, people will pay us money.
Oh, dear God. Okay. Here we are back at the inn. There's pretty much no one's here. You guys walk in, and the same little halfling's behind the bar. He seems to always be here. And you guys walk in, and he looks over, and he sees you, and he says, "Ahoy! Back again!" He's got a little bit of a grin on his face, and he says, "What can I do for you?"
I will approach him
Okay.
and be like, "Aye, we need more rooms if they're available."
And he says, "Oh yes, since that bloody carnival cleared out, seems we've got nothing but rooms. So downstairs we've got the doubles, and upstairs, well, you can talk to the Baroness about the, or I'm sorry, the Duchess about the goods she has to offer, I suppose." And he's got a grin on his face.
I'll take one of the doubles.
Okay, just the one. And he looks at everybody else around. And
I don't need
and you see,
I don't need a bed.
Yeah, and you see Evie, she kind of walks up behind and she's kind of looking over at him behind Grash, and he kind of looks at her and like looks at him and he goes, "Oh, just the one. I gotcha. Yes, sir." And then he kind of puts like a wooden key on the thing here, and he says, "Room 8 down the way here," and he kind of gestures down towards this direction here.
I will lead her that
Okay.
way.
All right. Yeah, you will. It would be this one, Crash, up
Which
here.
one? Oh, my bad.
That one there. So,
Fucking no, they're not numbered.
why don't you go blow yourself, okay? Like, I don't fucking do enough work on this shit. Good God.
This one would like to sleep as well.
Dizzy, what are you doing in here?
I don't know. I figured we were sharing a room. I don't need a bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you just want to sit in the corner and meditate while I sleep, that would be
That's
helpful.
exactly what I
Since
was hoping.
Yeah. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Okay.
This one requires
That
a room
thing.
for herself.
All right. She goes over here and she says, she kind of like takes a deep breath and it seems like she says like a prayer under her breath, and she says, It's mighty improper for a girl to have two gentlemen in a room, but I suppose under the circumstances. And she just kind of pulls the covers up and kind of curls underneath them and wraps the blankets around her. And she doesn't even really lay down. She just kind of like has her back, like the bed's kind of up against like the corner of the room. She kind of like kneels up in the corner of the room like that, has like the blankets around her, and she's kind of huddled up. And she says, well, thank you. And she looks over at Grash. She says, thank you for the room.
Trust me, dear, I won't try any funny business until this problem with you is cleared up.
She looks and she says, no, you will not. And she kind of gets like a smug look on her face.
Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and trance out now. Good night.
All right. Sorry about that. Flan and Kegerator. What do you guys do?
This one requires a room for herself.
She says, well, we got the doubles down here.
How much?
And you know that, Kagrath. You've been here many times. And he goes,
I had a question.
Yeah. He says, for downstairs, what was it? It was like 5 silver or something like that?
Yeah, 5 silver? Okay.
Yeah, 5 silver for the night.
Okay. So she, like, drops down the 5 silver and she heads down the hallway.
Okay.
Or she waits for the key and then heads down the hallway.
Yeah. And he gives it to you and it says, number 7, just behind the bar here. So right
Zach
there.
says BRB.
Yep. Oh, boy. And he says, and you, sir? Haven't seen you around here before. What's your name? Flan.
Now, the real question is, do I care enough to roll deception?
It's up to you.
No, I don't. Name's Flahan. Just looking for a room.
Oh! Where are you from?
South. Southity south. The southest you can think of and then some. Literally the bottom of the world.
Speaking of which, did you get the map I put in your thing?
I did not, but if there's a map, I am now going to find it.
Shit. Look at
I
your
haven't
maps.
clicked on it yet.
Look in your maps. It's down there.
Awesome.
These are rather big beds, if you think about it. They're like 10 feet. They're like 10 feet long.
Alright, yeah, I see the map.
They're not to scale.
There's some big motherfuckers that come in and out of this place sometimes.
So, there you go.
Yeah, like you.
And he says, well, it's 5 silver, if you want. And you can sleep with your big friend there.
How much would my own room cost?
And he says, well, it's 5 silver for a bed. So it'd be a gold for a night.
Just the 5 silver then. I suppose Sharon's not the worst, and then I'm going to hand him 5 silver.
Okay. He says 7. You saw where she went, didn't you?
Yeah, I got eyes. Thanks.
Sounds good. And he points back here.
He's really trying with that
looks
southern
over at-
accent.
He looks over at Gippy and he says, what about you?
As everyone,
You're always in here, but you never buy anything and you never eat. So what do you want?
as everyone's like walking down the hall and disappearing, Gibby's gonna be like at the end, like, okay, I'll catch up with everyone, and I'll be out here. Don't worry.
What is it with you and like civilization? That's awesome.
Yeah, bye.
He's a druid.
He says,
Gippy's gonna walk outside of the inn, and he's going to where the fuck is the door?
You're gonna
Save
fuck the
me.
door?
it's right here, Chief. Right here.
Oh, okay. Anyways, he's gonna like lean up against the thing. But before he goes to bed, can I take out the original doctor's notes and can I study it some?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guidance the shit out of it.
Alright. It would just be investigation roll for that. And then, and as you're leaving the inn, he says, if you don't buy anything the next time you're in here, you're not welcome back. Do you understand? Yeah, as you're walking out. And, investigation.
16.
16.
I guess what I'm looking for in the original doctor's notes would just be, probably like notes specifically about the Undying and what And dragons in general.
And dragons in general?
Yeah, like, not dragonborn, dragons.
Yeah. In reference to the Undying, you do find some stuff, but it's more about... You notice that it doesn't center as much on the Undying himself, so much as finding where he was buried in the places that that he held like reign over. And then the things that you find out is that she didn't know he was a dragon. She didn't know any of that stuff. It seems none of that stuff. But you seem to find out that the thing that she was really looking for was the Nexus device. And apparently it had some sort of ability to, as far as you can tell, like to move. It was supposed to be powered by magic, and she thought she could pour her magic into it, or something like that. It seems like from like her little side scribblings and like the margins and stuff. Mm-hmm. But she didn't know what it was or what it did.
Oh, so can I determine from this if she wanted to die intentionally?
No, she was more concerned with trying to get rid of whatever sorceress power she had.
Oh, so she didn't mean to die. It was kind of like she did it and she went, whoops.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh
dear.
Can Calgrath make a comment about, like, the Flahan going into her room?
Oh, yeah. He walks in, but as you're both in there.
It's gonna be one of those moments where he just walks in on... Yeah, exactly. He walks in on her, like, about to get undressed.
First of all, you should know better. A wizard should know better. That's all I'm going to say. Because there's another bed, and it wasn't taken up.
Oh,
but, continue. Sorry.
Yes. And then Calgrath's like... Oh, I thought this one was going to get this room alone.
Sorry, and he's covering his eyes and politely averting his gaze. Apparently you just paid for half, and I figured spend the whole gold for the other half, or 5 silver, or spend a whole gold for another room that someone else might come in, or half for someone that I guess sort of know. So, some sort of problem, I can go back out front and talk to him. Don't want any trouble.
Don't worry about it. You should be happy that you gazed upon my glorious body. My body was sculpted by the gods themselves. She has a very big ego. Like she ridiculously huge.
I noticed.
Like big head.
It's great.
And so, but she does, like, you know, put on back on her, like, her leathers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, Flahan makes a very intense point of turning around and disrobing as little as possible before getting in bed, then taking what you would assume is everything else off. So you still don't see too much of him.
Okay.
All right.
Kyger. Yeah, and Kyger just falls asleep on the bed.
So yeah, everybody gets their long rest in.
Huzzah. Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Almost dead.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh,
Yep.
Dude, why? Oh, why?
What happened?
Oh God, Zach, why?
I missed it.
Oh God. Oh, that reminds me. I was in 2000. I was at a convention in Tampa, Florida, and think about a bunch of goths taking over a hotel. One thing, okay. Now, also, we had a bunch of goths take over this hotel, and also there was a bodybuilding convention going on at the same time. And I actually turned to my friends and said, you know, for once, I don't feel like I'm the fucking freaks around here. And that's all I saw, but oranger.
Yeah, but Jeremy, you're still wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn, Zach, why?
All right.
That's what I picture Calgrath naked.
Hey man,
like
Calgrath does not take enhancement performing drugs.
But you're sculpted from the mountains. Yeah, from the mountains and the Goliath nature stuff. Anyways, okay. So you guys come around, and it's obviously later in the morning. It's probably closer to noon than anything. So yeah, kind of take it from there. Whatever you guys want to do. Grash, and if you want to get your health points back up.
Yeah, I said everything. Oh shit! I need to upgrade my HP. Give me 1 sec.
Well,
You're just walking through the walls and shit.
yeah. Kagrath would. Well, I guess she can't really get up that early. 8 hours, right?
Has to
So
be
it's
8.
like-
Yep.
Yeah, 8 hours.
I can get up early, half that time.
Yeah. Sure. So Dizzy,
Alright.
let's go ahead and say this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you get up, Grash is still dead.
Sleeping.
Yeah, he's dead to the world. And really snoring. Like, so pervasive that it was like you were having like horrible dreams about things growling at you and all this. And you're like, ah, and you wake up and you got like a little bit of sweat on your face. You're like, oh my god. And you wake up and you look over and it's Grash. You're like, oh
And
shit.
he's got smoke that just drifts out of his nose with every snore. Okay.
Yeah.
Kagrath walks
better.
out without waking up.
You're still sleeping too.
Flahan. Oh, really?
8 hours.
All right, 8
Dizzy
hours.
has 4 because
Okay.
Yeah. Because Dizzy and Elf.
Dizzy's dizzy.
How do we? I don't remember how we upgrade HP in this. Do we roll or?
We roll it, and then if it's above the average, you take. If it's above the average, take it, and if it's below the average, just take the average.
Got it.
And you roll your hit die. So now you would just take the average.
My
Yeah.
display driver just crashed. That's
Your what?
awesome. My display driver.
Oh god, I hate that.
Hey, it isn't my computer for once.
I know, right?
Grash, don't feel so bad. I actually rolled shitty too and had to take half as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
this, I was gonna automatically take half because that's what I normally do.
See, and it shouldn't even be using that. I'm starting to get upset. All right. So, anyways, not to slow things down. So Dizzy, you wake up, and you look over at Evie as she's sleeping, and she's still kind of like curled up in her blankets and stuff. And her head is kind of laid over to the side, and she doesn't seem to be moving or breathing or anything.
The suspicions are getting more and more correct. So okay. And you said it was about, it was like 2 a.m. when we came out of the trap door.
Right. So
this
getting
would be...
to the temple, getting back, it was probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock. You got 4 hours of rest, so you're probably somewhere around 7:30, 8 in the morning.
Okay. So, and there's no windows in this room.
No.
Okay.
This is a downstairs room away from everybody.
No,
No,
damn it.
Because in
I'm
order
not-
to
I'm
Yeah.
not in the boinking vampires business.
For those who are listening in on the recording, Alex just typed in, "Would you become?" Wait, if Dizzy
They
was
can
bitten
read
by
it.
the vampire,
They can-
would you become a glampire?
They can
Oh,
read it
God,
probably while I'm trying to
No.
figure out my display driver bullshit.
dear, yeah. Anyway,
So
thanks, Alex.
I feel like it's a necessary, important science question.
of course it is. It always is.
Wait,
That's not a lot nicer, Zach.
guys.
What?
I was just looking at Lord of the Rings.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What the fuck? Look at that. You know, at the beginning of the first one, how it's the elves and the men. I was just looking and I saw that guy in the fucking back.
Would you do this to me?
He's
What
got
the
the oh
fuck?
shit look on his face.
He's like, oh fuck. And at this moment that the elf knew, he fucked up.
Oh, damn.
Oh good God.
Oh God.
So sorry.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Please don't crash on me now.
See?
Oh, there we go.
I don't know what's wrong with it. All right.
Okay.
Roll
20 this time.
So yeah,
Alright.
deal with that as you will, Dizzy. But she for sure is not looking
Yeah, she a
Very hot.
vampire. She a vampire. I'm already convinced she a vampire.
Okay.
Oof. If I kill her, Grash will kill me.
But if Grash finds out first and then consents to it, maybe he won't.
But he probably already suspects she is and wants him. Oh, damn it.
Well, then the priest can kill her, and it's not your problem.
Or the sunlight can kill her if we walk out and she just incinerates upon walking out the door.
Well,
That is actually a really good point.
so everybody
You
else
could also go talk to the priest while we're all passed the fuck out and see if there's an option to save her, and if not, and you kill her, and then it's like, hey, Grash, I'd talk to the priest. And then it's like, whatever.
Let's get to that. But actually, you had a better idea. I was actually going to take her with me.
Nah, dude, fucking leave her.
Okay. Nice knowing you, buddy. Shit, come on. Roll 20? What the fuck? I think I have to restart roll 20.
Raining? Is it raining outside?
That's what I had to do.
God, it just keeps crashing out.
I heard a thunder sound, so I was like, is it raining outside?
Sam, I can't do everything. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes it makes thunder sounds. There's no thunder.
Okay.
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 All right. I got to restart my browser.
Yeah, I did that too.
This is ridiculous.
By the way, Flahan, Kagrath is snoring. Deal with
That's
it.
fine.
Was there any
He
doubt?
has no reaction.
Yeah, maybe I won't. All right. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to the.
You want to do that before everybody wakes up? Okay.
Yeah. Might as well. I got 4 hours to kill.
All right. So we won't change scene or anything.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and bring up the guys. Why not? There we go.
Okay.
The man.
Yeah. The
Mr.
main man.
Repairman, man.
Wow.
You've made me flashback. That's awesome.
All right. So you get there, and the priest they're kind of doing their morning prayers and chants and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get there, Aaron Bryn, or Arfon Bryn. I thought it was Aaron. No, that was the other dude. Never mind. Arfon Bryn, High Priest of Arwen Temple. Arwen Temple. Aryan. I make this and I can't even say it. Aryan Temple.
Aron.
Aryan.
It'd be like Aron, like Don, but with R. Aron.
Aaron. Is Aaron here?
No, he's off doing Scientology bullshit.
Aryan Temple. Anyways, so he sees you, and he kind of puts up a hand, and they kind of go through their chants and everything. It takes about another 15 minutes. And he comes over and he says, "You're from the group last night, aren't you?"
Yeah, that would be us. I don't think that you and I have been properly acquainted.
Yeah, he says, "I remember the hair."
Yeah.
So were you able to find out?
Oh, about the bodies? Oh, most assuredly.
Well, yes.
Yeah. As
What
a matter
else
of
would this
fact,
be about?
well, actually, it's about a few things. I guess I can catch you up there. So,
all right.
We did a few things, and we ended up following this mysterious cloaked figure through the slums.
Oh.
And apparently ended up underground.
Oh.
Yeah, got nasty. And come to find out, bodies were being stolen for some nefarious means. And nefarious projects.
Well, I would assume so.
Well, and they involved flesh golems.
And he kind of squints his eyes and says, "I don't know what that is."
Well, you know what necromancy is, correct?
He says, "Well, of course.
Of
Filthy.
course.
Filthiness.
Sure, absolutely.
I'll
Who
not have
likes-
you speak of it in my temple, sir.
Okay, my apologies. I'm not a very pious person. I don't know how this works, so please forgive me. So this is, dare I say it, a little worse than that. Instead of reanimating the dead, they take pieces of corpses and put them together to make a different being. So constructively, yeah.
Gods! And then he kind of like, he does whatever he does and kind of mutters a little bit under his breath, and he looks and he says,
It's that bad.
And
Well, the good thing is, let me get to the good part.
were you able to lay the bodies to rest, at least?
Oh,
Well, here's the problem. When when all was said and done, and we dispatched the golems, and we apprehended the person who seemed to be in charge of the whole operation, further investigation showed that there were actually no bodies or even no remnants to put to rest.
Well, I suppose you did what was necessary then.
We did the best that we could with what we had. As a matter of fact, we lost one of our own, and in fairness, we lost two. One of them passed, and the other one ran away. Actually, he was headed here. Did you see the blue-scaled dragonborn by chance?
I don't know why he'd come here. You caught us right at the cusp of us closing up. So, I don't know. No.
Okay, well, he was... Well, I almost would have imagined he would be coming here because he seemed very desperate.
Well, there are other temples in town.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Okay.
So
My apologies.
If he was going to lay her body to rest somewhere else, perhaps she was a practice of some other deity, then that would be more appropriate.
By the looks
You
of
see.
things, I think he was he was more interested in trying to bring her back.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
No.
But not of necromantic means. I think he was trying to go the legit route.
Oh, well,
But
the
that's
gods
not,
can be fickle about such things, so
I-
I don't know how good idea that would be. But
I understand and I respect that. Well, that kind of brings me to something else. Along the way, we ran into a young woman. Quite young, actually.
what did she have to do with all this? Was she helping this person?
No. I don't believe that she was. As a matter of fact, I ran into her at the carnival that we had recently, and when I saw her, she was...
Debauchery. I heard of what they had there. And he leaned in and he says, that filthy burlesque show. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did. I tried to avoid the burlesque show,
Roll deception.
Okay. Hang on. Once roll 20 rolls back up for me.
I know. Yeah, trust me.
Oh, I know you understand.
It's very insightful, by the way. Just letting you know. Right now.
Okay.
Because he's a fucking priest or something.
Hate this in, love this in.
Right. He was about to learn something nobody else in the party's ever known.
Holy moly! What do you have in deception?
He has
Like
expertise.
50?
Yeah, he has like expertise, so he doubles his
57.
proficiency bonus.
No, actually, I only have proficiency in deception.
Oh, so close. It's all good.
But you have expertise in this, right?
Only just no. I have proficiency in deception, but not expertise.
Oh, really? Why does it have like 3 + 2 + 4 in it?
Yeah, what's the +4 bonus for?
Oh, you've been caught. Let's
What did I
find
mess
out.
up then?
And I have it on recording and shit.
Shut up.
Holy shit!
I don't know what you guys are seeing. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay,
Yeah,
so a D20 plus my proficiency bonus.
Yes.
Attribute. I don't
attribute.
know what the +4 is then.
It has to be like your.
Well, you get 9 to it, so it'd be 5.
Well, yeah, I know
So it would
it
be-
says 9 here. I don't know, guys.
So it'd be 2.
I mean, like if.
Well, let me
Yeah,
unlock it. If
it's
I'm
nothing-
unproficient,
It's nothing fucked up. It's not you. It's
okay.
because it would be +9 because you're at 6 regularly. How is that the case?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because you should get 2, and then you'd get 3, and then it'd be 5,
Right?
and then +1 from. Yeah, you don't have anything in anything else.
I
Oh,
thought it was
we'll look at
off.
it later.
Sleight of hand is also crazed too.
We'll look at it later.
Okay.
Don't worry about it right now.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
so yeah, okay.
I mean, he
That's-
still passed even
Yeah, I
without
did.
the +4. So
It's all good. Yeah, so he kind of nods and he says, no, I can see you're a man of character and stature.
Well,
Only someone of low morals would be attending such a thing. You understand?
yeah, I understand, sir. I definitely understand.
And I fear there are several in my congregation even that have attended. He kind of gets a stern look on his face, like he's thinking about what the fuck he's going to do to them later.
I
And he
wish you
says,
well.
anyways, I apologize. Continue.
No, absolutely. Anyway, I happened upon one. I can only imagine a charlatan. This girl I saw was buying something from this charlatan that and so I didn't see her until later on when we were down in the depths of the city.
Now, hold on. I'm confused.
Okay.
So, you met some girl at the carnival
Yes.
and then found her later last night?
Yes.
If you've come to confess a sin or something, my
No,
son,
no,
this-
no,
this
no,
should
no, no,
be
no,
something
no.
later.
No. No. Has nothing to do with that.
Oh,
Okay, well, first of all, you see, when I saw the girl the first time,
yes.
she was crippled.
And he kind of gets loose. Oh, how so?
Her legs were gimp.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Last night when we found her below the city, she was fine.
Ah. And he kind of gets a smile on his face. But as I say, the gods are fickle, and they do bestow their gifts on many. This is reason for praise, not. No, fear not. This is, and he kind of like gets a smug look on his face. He kind of says a little bit of a prayer, and he
This
says,
is why Dizzy,
yes.
you just get to the point.
Yes.
Well, sir, she had 2 dead bodies at her feet.
Oh. Well,
And she had blood coming from her mouth. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
not really.
My friends and my party members suspect that she may be a vampire.
And he looks and he says, and he kind of scoffs at you a little bit, and he says, no, that can't be.
Father, do you dabble at all in any alchemy or know anybody that does?
Why, the gods give me all of what I need for anything and anyone. Why, look, I am, and he points, and he looks, and he points, and he says, I am nearly 102 years old, and look how fit I am. This is the gods' work. And you say that I need to be dabbling in such things as alchemy and the magics. They are so pompous. Do you understand what I'm
I
saying?
just picture like a 120-year-old man flexing.
Yeah.
So what
You
you're
see this
saying?
body lifts up shirt, shows abs.
Yes.
So what you're saying? You're sitting
man,
here
Xenos
telling
is
me,
fucking swole.
okay, that you are going to sit here and say that the gods are responsible for turning this woman, this innocent woman, into a bloodthirsty beast, and you're not
She's-
going to help.
I don't know what
She's what?
misconceptions you've made. But
Sure.
there are no
Okay.
vampires in our city. There have been no vampires in this region for
and
1,000 years.
And you continue to pretend to believe that, and your stupid gods will continue to bless you.
Sir, I will have you.
You know what?
Keep your blasphemy to yourself.
This conversation is over.
Yes, it is.
And
Good
you have
day.
done plenty of help.
I will have you see to the door, sir. And he points out, and he says, and I'll be having a word with the magistrate as well.
You go ahead and have a word with that magistrate. Yes. I will let her know how unhelpful
you do that. Good day.
Oh my god.
Kind of ushers you towards the door.
See, this is why like Dizzy is not the face of the party.
This is why Dizzy should not go and talk to the religious people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or talk at all.
Or, well.
Damn.
You know, Gippy gets a bad rap, but Dizzy fucks up just as much.
Yeah, I know. It's like
fucks just up. As much. It's hilarious.
The deciding and very important distinction is that Dizzy consistently contributes to combat, whereas Gippy just kind of sits there and screams.
He's been getting better.
Oh yes, he has. But first impressions are everything.
It got worse?
Yeah, But yeah, that's exactly it. It's hard to get worse in combat for Gippy. So.
He's metal, bitch.
Gippy was like the MVP last session. Though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did get some stuff done.
He literally like
it wasn't,
and also the session before that too. The session before that too, with actually talking to the tree was actually good shit.
Mm-hmm. On occasion.
Mm-hmm. It's like his outside, in his niche roles, he's like he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and the feigned death. Let's not forget that. The whole plan.
I was really hoping you'd feign death on yourself, and then like they would just get fucking wrecked, both of them. Anyways,
on my way out of the temple, do I see any donation coffers?
Oh God,
Do
Dizzy.
it. Do it.
Dizzy.
I think they would keep those inside.
Yeah,
to be honest.
There's like a collection box in the front, but it's like
steal the entire box.
Sealed. Yeah, and kind of like bolted down, and it's got like a lock on it and stuff. But he's like escorting you out, so you see it and you calculate in your mind, and you immediately realize that it's just not going to be able to be done.
It's not going to be able to be done, but at least I thought about it.
Yeah, you're like, I could fucking take all your money.
I could rob you blind, bitch. I could actually come back in here looking completely different, and you wouldn't even fucking know.
Hey, 3 did that shit. 3 was a badass. So, anyways, what do you want to do at this point? I guess. Because the whole thing, getting there, getting back, would probably take like about an hour in total.
All right. Well, this pious asshole's not going to do anything for me.
Asshole.
He did say there were other temples.
He did say that there were other temples. I was getting to that. But at this point, Dizzy is not interested in enlisting the help of the religious.
I don't know why you would be.
Not at all. If he wasn't before, this was one of those. I've never had luck with them before. Why the fuck should I start now?
Well, it's not really luck. You're just an asshole to them. Of course, they're gonna be assholes back.
Hey, when you're pious like that, I'm gonna jump back on that shit quick. All right. Let me check my map out. Huh. There is that whole deal about the missing person thing. That I've got 3 hours to kill. I did leave a vampire with Grash. That could be troubling.
Yeah.
Let's see. The missing person thing is pretty important, but I think I need to go check more about this vampire shit. So, where's this temple? Oh, M.
Yeah, so you're at M, down here.
Where's the rest of the temples, then?
There is one down here for O. No, I'm sorry. O is the spell tower. There's the L. Where is L? It's over here.
Temple. Oh, Temple
down
of
here. Yeah.
Lathrandir.
Yep. And then there are smaller ones throughout the city, but these are the 2 big major ones in town.
Okay.
And I think most would say that the one that you were just at is probably the most proficient and like the most like the upper crust would attend to those places.
No wonder he was so fucking asshole-ish pious. Yep. Screw that noise. I'm going to the Spellcliff district.
Okay.
Or you actually no, I take that back. I'm going to spell Spire Tower.
Okay. The tower.
I'm a lot more adept at magic and more interested in trusting in magic than I am of fucking religion.
Okay. So the tower, right?
Jesus
Right.
Christ, someone is super sour.
Yeah.
Someone is super sour.
Hey,
So
this dick left a bad taste in my mouth.
so you.
Is that what the kids are calling
Says
it these days?
like I've been saying all
The gay
session,
one.
Says Dizzy. Says Dizzy.
Everybody's laughing at you.
My wife is over here laughing her ass off too. It's great.
There you go.
Anyway,
The dick in my mouth. All right. So you get to the tower, and you guys have kind of seen it in the distance as you've been in this area before. Obviously, it seems to be some sort of like opalescent glass that's kind of been worked into the stone of it as well, as it kind of rises up. But there doesn't seem to be any type of a entryway or anything to it.
son of a bitch. I'm part wizard, but I'm not that damn good. I'm gonna roll investigation.
Okay. Nope.
Oh God.
That's gonna be a nope.
That's
So.
Not a note, but
Yeah, not only that, but when you're kind of sniffing around and looking at the temple and trying to see a way in, one of the guards sees you and he says, "What are you doing there?"
I'm leaving. Never mind.
And he says, "No, come here. Come here. You.
What, huh?
What are you doing sniffing around the tower?"
What is this place?
And he says, and he looks and he says, "If you don't know what it is, you have no business being here.
You're right.
Now
I'm
run
leaving.
along. Go on. I don't want to see you around here again."
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Dizzy being the sketch guy he is.
Right.
Well,
Creeping on little girls and,
Yeah.
and robbing churches.
trying to steal from churches, trying to break into some tower.
Well,
Creeping on every.
I wasn't
creeping on
trying to break in. I just wanted to.
Creeping on the magistrate's person.
Yeah.
Hey, she's good looking. So let's see. Was it? No, that wasn't where I went. What was that one place I went to buy my sword?
That would be Fine Hone Weapons.
Fine Hone Weapons. Okay. Hey, that's the strapping young lad that sold it to me.
Indeed.
All right, that's about the best lead I have right now.
Okay.
Unless I want to go bother the magistrate, and I have a feeling she's gonna kick my ass.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna head over to the weapon shop that I went to.
So it is open, but he seems to be setting up for the day and everything. And you open the door and he looks and he says, "Ah!" and he brightens visibly and he says, "Hello, sir. Did you find anything out about my niece? I assume that's why you're here."
Oh, no, but I assure you that I am still on that, like trying to figure that out. Definitely.
Oh, well, what have you found out?
Nothing at this moment. We were kind of looking into an issue with missing bodies.
And he kind of straightens a little bit and he looks at you and he says, "Now, we had an arrangement that you would look into looking for my niece, and I gave you some off of that sword that you have there. Yes?"
Yes, and
And it's been a full 24 hours, almost, and you've found nothing. Have you even gone to speak with my sister-in-law?
Sir, if you may, please. My friends and I had a nasty run-in with some really bad stuff underneath the city, trying to work for the magistrate. I promise you, you have not been forgotten.
So you've been taking jobs ahead of mine. Is what it sounds like to me.
No.
So when can I expect you to go and see her?
As soon as I figure out the problem I came to see you about right now.
So you have another problem ahead of this.
Are you willing to help or not?
And he says, Are you willing to help or not? We had an arrangement, sir, on your name and your good title. Yes?
And we still have that arrangement on my name and my good title.
So then...
But
you're here asking me about something else.
Alright, I'm going to get to the point. Do you know anything about the undead?
And he says, a little. It's not really my area of expertise. I deal mostly in enchantments.
Then how about, can you please point me in the direction that I can find out more?
He says, well...
This may have something to do with your niece.
He kind of gets like a scowl on his face and he says, roll deception too.
Okay.
Because you know it fucking doesn't. Oh. God. Damn it. Damn it! Alright. He goes, alright, well, if you're looking for books and tombs and the such, the wild scroll across the street probably has your best... Your best leads, as it were.
And I assure you that I'm still looking for your niece. It's going to take some time. And he does not give him very much time to reply and walks out of the shop across the street.
And he opens his mouth to say something as you do that, but...
Seriously, at this rate, Dizzy's gonna lose his fucking Dizzy's just gonna lose his
fucking
writ of
burning
good
all
standing.
your bridges. It's awesome.
He's like gonna lose his writ of good standing at this rate.
Who needs a bridge when you can fill the river full of crumbling wrecks of other bridges and just walk across on those?
Yeah, who needs bridges? Who walks on bridges anymore? Okay, so, yeah, you see the wild scroll. It's right next door. And you also kind of notice that it's the store Gippy got some sort of a bag from, but yeah, they're open for sure. If you want to check it out.
I just had a thought. If I'm thinking about Gippy and I noticed that, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, Gippy recognized what was in this bottle. Maybe going into the wild scroll is not the best idea. Maybe going to the reagent shop or an alchemy shop is actually the better idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to come back to this one if I don't find where I need to go. And I'm going to go to, what is it, Spelunking?
Spelunking. That's actually in the crafting district. That's not here.
Oh, okay. Well, I still have some time to kill.
Okay. Yeah, you've got about maybe an hour before you should probably head back.
Holy shit, that took that long?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well,
before everybody starts waking up and stuff. So.
All right, I'll go to Spelunking.
Okay. So Spelunking, which is awesome. It's an awesome name. So you walk in. Now, before you go all the way over to the crafting district and stuff, are you looking for where Gippy would normally buy like his alchemy stuff, or are you looking more for like stuff for spells? And
Alchemy.
Alchemy. Okay.
Yeah, because he
Equinox.
kind of identified what was in the vial, but you know, he may not know exactly where it came from or give me a little bit more insight that I could may be able to get from a shop owner or such.
Right. So that your better chance would be go to Equinox and talk to the tiefling.
Oh, I forgot about. Oh my god, I don't think she likes me.
She doesn't like many people.
No one likes you.
Yeah,
I didn't ask you.
You are burning bridges.
I'm going to the Equinox.
You're gonna go to Equinox? Okay.
However, before I do that, I think it's about smart realizing she doesn't like me because I was with Gippy.
The guy at the fence doesn't like you.
Shut up. I'm going to go into a secluded area, get out my disguise kit.
Oh.
Change my hair, and I'm going to affix horns to myself.
Are you trying to look like a tiefling?
Yes.
Okay.
How long does this take?
You're gonna have disadvantage on this because she is a tiefling.
Even with the proficiency in disguise. Okay.
Well, yeah, you get that as your disguise roll or whatever.
Okay.
To try and deceive her. Or actually to pull off a disguise, I think, is performance. Is that or is it deception?
Here's the thing. It would use your charisma thing, but the disguise kit is It's its own thing you have proficiency in.
Yeah, and
So you get the proficiency in disguise kit, but if it gets any modifier, you would choose the modifier. So it'd be either like charisma or actually it'd be charisma.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I mean is like, because you're making the disguise and you're putting the disguise together.
Yeah.
Doing that is going to be a roll, and then that would be, I guess, for them to see if the disguise is like totally fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
Total
it's like saying
but-
it's like you roll a separate roll for thieves' tools, and you have your own separate proficiency in thieves' tools as well.
Right.
And I can change my armor too, which I'll actually do that as well. Don't ask me. I'm still trying to actually because I took proficiency in thieves' tools, or I took an extra
So here's how it would be. Okay.
Okay.
So deception. Apparently, I've been doing it wrong. Deception is supposed to be versus wisdom, which I guess would be an insight check. So
Yeah.
we've been doing that right. But to adopt a disguise or impersonate another creature, right? You're gonna make a deception roll, and we'll just say that you have proficiency in that, but you already do. So the thing that they kind of fucked up on in this edition was not having anything for tools, like specifically. Like they're like,
Yeah,
oh, you
'cause-
have proficiency in this gaming kit. Well, that's fucking awesome, but I don't ever really roll for this gaming kit. So,
Well, it's
Right.
that's sort of things like for DM discretion, that's like DM discretion.
right. But
Like you would decide, like they say, it's like, hey, you could use whatever. You could use intelligence. You can use intelligence for a disguise kit if you know like what the information is about, or you could use charisma if it's more of like just your general trick, trickery thing.
here's what
But
we're gonna
if
do. Just
if
make
it helps,
do
ahead.
the deception roll, okay?
Okay.
Because I think you're gonna fucking kill that anyways.
okay.
And then she's gonna use her wisdom just to see if anything's fucked up about it, like when
So
your
I don't
horns
need to
get
roll-
crockeyed or something.
Okay, I don't need to roll for the disguise kit at all.
No, what we'll do
Okay.
is we'll just say that it's a deception roll to put together the disguise and everything, and to pull it off.
Okay, so I need
So-
to roll twice. Okay.
No. Just for the once.
Just the fronts. Okay. Well, just for future reference, I made a macro for Thieves' Tools because I took expertise in it, and the macro I put was just roll 1d20 plus 6 because it was an addition of it would be a proficiency bonus times 2 for being expertise.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that helps, but yeah. So, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Because
Well,
okay.
there you go.
So go ahead and do that. We'll see what she has to say, and then we'll probably call it for the night, actually.
Okay.
So.
So I waltz into the damn place.
Yeah. And you look good. You look yeah,
Look a good little tiefling.
absolutely.
Hoping that buys her favor, not wanting to hit on her or anything.
Yeah.
But
So you look up, and you see, she sees you, and she kind of rears back a little bit, and she goes, "Oh." Look, we don't. Okay, what can I help you with?
well, I have this vial first of all, and I was wondering if you could possibly analyze the contents of the vial, and not just what's in the vial, but maybe kind of give me an idea of where it may have come from.
She says, maybe.
I can pay you.
What's in it? Where?
Well,
Well, yeah, you'd have to pay me. I don't.
my gander is that what's in it is actually blood,
Okay.
but I'm not sure if it's just any old blood or that maybe, I don't know, belonged to a vampire.
She kind of gives you a look and she says, "What gives you that idea?"
If you can please analyze it first, I will explain.
She says, "Well," she puts up her hand and she says, "First off, if it's blood from a vampire, it's gonna do all the same things that blood does. right?
Mm,
What do you expect it to do? What do you expect me to do?
well, I'm trying to get information.
She kind of gives you a look and she says, if you had an actual vampire here, we might be able to do something. Just the vampire's blood. How much do you have?
Well, he pulls out the Caverdash cure-all vial.
And she looks at it. She said, and remember, it's like maybe the size of like the end of your pinky finger.
Sure.
She goes, she says, that's like a couple drops. Well, I couldn't even, no, there's nothing I can do with that.
Okay.
If you had
Well,
more.
I may potentially have a vampire. Here's the problem.
She says, no, you don't.
No, you haven't seen this lady, and we're trying to get her fixed, and
She's
I'm
like,
trying to figure out
if
how to get
you-
her fixed.
She looks at you and she says, if you had a vampire, you'd be dead.
Okay.
Okay? Plain and simple.
Then tell me
they're-
what I have then.
They wiped them out around here, from what I hear, about, they say 1,000 years. There hasn't been a vampire in 1,000 years. She kind of does this little thing. She's like, but it's been, I've never seen one around here, so they must have done something right. There's never been any reports of any deaths or anything of that nature. So then why would you have the first vampire ever in this region in 1,000 years tucked away in some basement somewhere?
That's a good question. So,
Yeah, it is.
how about this? I come back, and I bring the person in question, and we
She's
go
like,
from there.
she puts up her hand. She says, wait, first you have a vampire, and then now you want to bring her into my shop.
You said if I had the vampire here and the vampire's blood here, you'd be able to help.
Well, and she says,
You did.
hypothetically,
Well, hypothetically, I can
would
go
you
off
want me to do?
hypothetical right now. Possibly analyze her, or tell me where I can find a way to cure the vampirism.
she's like, what? Okay, first off, I don't think there is a cure for vampirism, and if there is, I don't know about it.
Okay.
Second of all, if there isn't a cure for vampirism and it is a vampire, guess what it's going to do to everybody that it comes into contact with?
Unless we can stop it, and that's what I'm trying to do right now.
She says, there is no stopping a vampire from
Oh, wait.
what I know.
You just
But-
said that they stopped the vampires 1,000 years ago.
Sure.
And if I actually have a genuine vampire right now, and I know where one is, we could possibly stop it again.
She's like, where did you even get, where is this from? Where did you get this stuff? That you think that it's making vampires? She gives you a look.
Do you know that carnival that happened a while back, or like a few days ago, or however long it was? Because it's been actually a while for me.
Yeah, she kind of rolls her eyes and she says, and?
Okay. Some charlatan was selling what they called the Caverdash cure-all.
Okay.
There was a girl there that bought some. She was crippled, and it was kind of interesting. I didn't think much of it until last night when we were working. Me and some other friends were down below the depths of the city doing some work for someone.
Kind
And
of takes in a breath and she says, oh my god, do you have a point? Are we getting to it?
yeah, the same girl, found her slumped over two bodies. She was totally fine. There was blood dripping from her mouth, and
Okay.
she fits the bill.
First of all, there's all kinds of different creatures that fits, not just
Okay.
vampires.
Then
so
you're
I
helping.
don't know.
You're helping. See, you're helping. You're giving me information that I don't already have.
Yeah, and she goes, well, first of all, she laughs a little bit and she looks and she says, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you because one, that little bit of blood shouldn't be enough. It'd have to be, from what I know, buckets of blood that you pour into somebody to turn him into a vampire. Something
Okay.
like that doesn't even make sense. So I'm gonna
I know
say
it doesn't make
no.
sense to me either.
Second of all, you're not bringing her to my shop.
Okay.
No matter what's wrong with her. If she's got dead bodies on the floor, why isn't she locked up in the magistrate's office? Why are you holding her somewhere, doing something?
Because sometimes people need to be helped.
Well, that's true, and sometimes people need to get their heads chopped off.
And sometimes some people need to be helped without going through what you normally would think are official means.
Look, she puts up her hands and says, I'll do you a favor.
What's your favor?
I won't tell anybody about this conversation that we're having right now. We'll say it's all hypothetical, okay?
Sure.
But don't bring any strange girls that you found in the sewer here.
So how about we meet somewhere else?
No. How about we just forget this whole thing happened?
So how about you point me in the direction where I need to probably go?
Okay. So you go out these doors, and you get the girl, and you take her to the magistrate's office so she can get her head chopped off, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, have a good day.
Done.
She's kind of doing whatever she's doing.
Sorry, guys. These people are assholes.
All the people you go to are assholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I tried to
Well, they're assholes when they're talking to you.
Yeah. No. That girl is always an asshole. The tiefling is always an asshole. She's never been nice to anybody ever.
I don't think
I'm not playing favorites.
Yeah, I don't think Grash would get any better luck.
And
Grash has never tried.
Yeah.
I just want that known.
All right.
Well, shit, he could probably intimidate the hell out of him.
For right now, we'll probably wrap it up here for tonight.
Especially since we lost Nick.
Yeah, he had to bail. He had some stuff going on or something. So
that's fine.
It's all good. But Monday, hopefully everything looks good for
Grash is waking up as a vampire and goes for the TPK.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Am I gonna have to reroll another character?
Zombie Grash comes busting through the wall. Oh fuck!
We all gonna die.
Yeah. What's going on? The whole place burns to the ground.
Paladins like immune to disease or something like that, or they get something.
He is now, I think. Aren't you immune to disease or poison or something?
Yep, immune to disease.
There you go. So
Good.
That's why I figured me staying alone with a vampire would be okay. Better than anyone.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a disease, by the way.
I didn't get.
Yeah, I don't know what vampirism is in D&D.
Sure.
I didn't get.
I
to
would
go,
say
like,
it's probably closer to like a curse than anything else.
Yeah, that's why I thought going to a temple.
But
I got fucked out of that one.
yeah, Dizzy had to go in there and start throwing around his philosophies and shit. And
Dizzy didn't have to.
Fuck
Dizzy
everything up.
chose to.
that's true too. And then yeah,
Dude was too assholey, and he was starting to piss me off.
he was assholey before.
Yeah, see, it's not my fault.
It's like maybe something's affecting these people.
you know,
Huh.
Who knows? Hint dropping. Anyways,
I kind of suspected that the whole damn time. I didn't want to say anything.
anyways, everybody good for Monday? Awesome holiday game.
Hopefully, yes. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Do you
I
know
didn't
what
get-
characters John and Nick made?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna leave the recording on for this because this is what we call a hook. They made one of them is either a werebear or a Goliath panda.
That's
Oh yeah, I remember the whole Goliath panda thing in the chat.
It was one of the other. I can't remember which one he did. I think it's like a warrior fighter or something. And then
it's probably Nick.
yeah, that was Nick. And then the other dude made a Fey corgi cleric.
Oh yeah, that's totally John.
Yeah, where it can like run on all fours and like it has like a mace or something. And yeah.
Yeah.
So
I told them anything goes, and
Nope,
Nick was
yep,
like,
that
"Oh
was
well, I'm gonna make the most broken ass thing in the world."
level 5, anything goes. So it's gonna be
Broke
epic.
ass.
So it doesn't really matter because yeah, but
Dude, I'm fucking pumped.
yeah, it's not. It's a one-shot game, so that'll be fun. And then What's everybody else doing? Sam is the ranger riding a wolf, right?
Yeah, I'm the ranger halfling that rides a fucking wolf.
Awesome. That can't get knocked off because of your fucking super saddle.
I chose the chevalier saddle, which makes it so it's impossible for him to like consciously fall off.
Good God! And then I think Alex, you just did some vanilla character, didn't you?
I'm very, very boring, yes, but I'm very effective.
Hey man, I did vanilla too. I'm vanilla as well. I just kind of did vanilla in a weird way.
Listen, you can't have all. You can't have all chocolate and strawberry and the Neapolitan ice cream. You need
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Some of that.
You need some coffee, man. You need some coffee with that. Some
coffee ice cream?
I totally took somebody somewhere in the middle. I'm a air genasi wind dancer. Or windwalker, not dancer. God, stupid dance crap.
So I didn't get to roleplay Kagrath that much, but how do you guys feel about her?
Oh,
I definitely like the ego. It's pretty funny.
She is so Johnny Cage. It's not funny.
Yeah, Johnny Cage.
I was getting Johnny Bravo more so than Johnny Cage.
Johnny Bravo. Well,
a little bit of both. It's
less of the Elvis accent, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I pretty much I spent like all week listening to like rock promos. I literally like spent like a week listening to like wrestling promos. That's what like she's based off of.
Is professional wrestling.
Yeah, she's based off of professional wrestling.
Wrestling.
That's not wrestling.
Wrestling's fun, man. Wrestling's fun.
I'm turning off the recording.
Sounds